KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy KO, Knockout 86, Knockout Boxing, KO 86. What's going on with y'all, man? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We back, we here, we live. We ready to have a good show. Please show your love and support in the CashApp. In that super chat. Shout out to my dog Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, got my popcorn ready. Gonna be a good show. I predict that it's probably not because people ain't gonna show up. Yeah, I predict that all that talking in my comments is not gonna be, the energy won't be the same. But we here and we ready for it, bro. Either way, we're gonna have a fire show. But I hope people are willing to stand on what they say and defend their points and come and show me how I'm hating on the young man, Shakur Stevenson. Really hope to see that and hear that today, man. But anyway, bro, let's see who we got in the building, right? As I said, join the channel as a member. Donate to the super chat. Hit the Cash App. Show your support for the hard work and dedication to the grind that we have over here on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Shout out to TY007, Brother Huey Q, Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, Mr. Bono, Big Braille, Realistic Washington fan, All Things, Brandon Broussard, Lee Jackson, Ghetto Fab, Javon 856, Big Bob Gunn, Isaiah WYD, Kevin House, Night Rider in this thing. What up, bro? Trap Band 337, what's happening with you, bro? J Main, what's good with you, bro? GB, what's up with you? WTF Media, what's good? Marshawn West in the building, what up? Mr. Make 'em Sick, what's good with you? London Walker. And real quick, Trap Band, I ain't forget, bro. I got to start sending you what I got to send you to your email this week. I'll start sending it to you. You should get it every Friday, bro. Every Friday. I appreciate you, fam. I have not forgot about you. Marshawn West, Mr. Make 'em Sick. London Walker, TJ Dunn, Tez 305. Z, what up with it, Z? Salute to you. We got in the building boxing. What up? Not me. What up, bro? What up, KO? You got a lot of this week with them, but yeah, I got a lot, bro. I can't wait to break the fight down. I'm doing I started my studying, not me. I started my studying already. Today, got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 9 fights to do, bro. We got 9 fights to do. You ain't lying. Ad Boy JR, what up? Million Films, David Lynch, Jalen Jane, what up? SBG Mello, Desmond Johnson, what up? Arena, what up? Blissum J, Frederick Lil John, Tiff Ash, Arena, Coquee, Ray B, what up? Trap Van with the 5-piece. No Biscuit in Super Chat said, KO, salute KO in the chat. Hit the like button and bet that, KO. I got you, fam. 5-piece in that thing. Salute to you, bro. Robert Pitts, what up? Dundrick them, what up? Bro, Shakur deserves number 10. Y'all acting like he top 5, bro. You could have easily went after Kenshiro and Jesse. Stop trying to use David Ben to down Kurt. Nah, bro, David Benavidez was the one he replaced. Why would I use them when he replaced David Benavidez? He didn't replace Kenshiro. And you're not talking about Jesse Bam Rodriguez shouldn't be there, are you? Bro, ain't nobody down in Shakur. David Benavidez is more deserved to be on the pound for pound list, bro. Anybody who got Shakur over David on their pound for pound, tripping. Tripping. Dundrick, what up, bro? Shout out to oh yeah, I gotta do the Gary Russell fight too. So that'll make 10. Did I say him? Yeah, he was one of the ones. What's the 10th one that you want, bro? We got tunnel vision with the 5-piece. No Biscuit in Super Chat. We will no longer be making these fights pay-per-view that are not selling at the gate or on pay-per-view anyways. Yeah, man. Yeah, Turkey out here, making moves. Shout out to DC Dre, what up, Arena? Shout out to my dog Sunchild. He paid him 50 push-ups. Some of y'all owe me some push-ups today, too. Real talk. Some of y'all owe me some push-ups today. We being real. You know who you are. So hit that link and pay up, bro. Marquis, what up? Cash Crypto, what's happening? He said, I don't know. I'm just typing. All right, my bad, bro. All right, so we got 89 people in here. Let's run the likes up, bro. Y'all know the algorithm be needing y'all help sometimes. Shout out Javon 8565 of them things, 5-piece. No Biscuit in the Super Chat says to start the show off right. Yeah, that's the right way to start that shit, man. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Marco Sanaa, what's happening, homie? Salute to you, bro. We just trying to run them likes up. While we waiting on the likes, I can go over. If y'all didn't see Ammo Williams, he may not be fighting this weekend. I think they're trying to find him a replacement opponent, but his opponent has pulled out of the fight, bro. Randall, what up, bro? His opponent has pulled out of the fight, so he may not be on that Jesse Bam Rodriguez fight. I was looking forward to see Ammo Williams try to continue to build himself back up after that devastating loss that he took to Hams and Shiraz. They may be trying to find him an opponent. Maybe they can find him an electrician or something. Somebody to fill the gap, fill the void, so he's still able to fight. Ammo Williams, very athletic middleweight, very good at the straight left hand, pretty good jab. His head got to be on straight for him to be good and really take advantage of all the gifts that he got. But it looks like we may not get to see him fight this weekend. Chris, what's up? Because his opponent is pulled out. Nami says Fondora versus Zoo is the one for me. Usyk versus Dubois is second. I can see that too. Great rematches. Has Dubois really turned that corner? He's gonna be in the ring with somebody that made him bend that knee. He's gonna be in the ring with a true dog. He's gonna be in the ring with the true undisputed champion of the heavyweight division. Did he really turn that corner? Is he ready to take over the heavyweight division? Or will Usyk reign supreme again? And obviously, Fondora versus Zoo. Zoo looked to be winning that fight, bro. Looked to be well ahead, countering Fondora at will. Really putting a whooping on Fondora easily is what it looked like. And then he got elbowed, and that shit went downhill from there. He lost a whole 13 gallons of blood. Luckily, Tim Zoo was a vampire. That's how he was able to survive and shit. But now they fighting again about a year later. A lot has happened. Tim Zoo got knocked out by Bakram. Sebastian Fondora had him a good victory against Carlos Booker, and now they meeting up again. Their career has been on a little bit of different trajectories. Tim Zoo was able to get a victory against Joey Spencer, stopped him, did him dirty. And now we get to see what's up. Can Fondora keep the distance? Because believe it or not, I think Fondora and Tim Zoo Tim Zoo is probably one of the only guys that Fondora don't need to try to fight with on the inside. He usually gets away with that to some level, but with Tim Zoo, man, Tim Zoo is quick with them hands, good counter puncher, explosive on the inside. I just worry about his defense, man. Worry about his defense, but if he can counter Fondora early and often like he was able to do in that first fight, Tim Zoo might be able to do something to him, bro. Really good fight, man. Really, really good fight. Ted said Tim Zoo getting that issue back, bro. He said he getting it back. We'll see, man. That's a tall, tall dude, Fondora, man. I got to go back and watch the first fight. And then you got to wonder about Tim Zoo's chin. Like, did Bakram crack the code? Did he crack that boy too hard? You know, how much did that take out of him? You don't get to see how much it take out of him against a Joey Spencer. You don't really get to see it. Jalen says you need to go fight that Muslim dude back. Nah, he do. But Bakram is about to fight Erickson Lubin. I don't know if y'all saw that. Erickson Lubin is back in play for the Bakram fight. He won his title eliminator against Ardrell Holmes, and now it's gonna be Lubin versus Bakram in the works for a fall fight. No evidence. What up, Writer's Block? What up? So I don't think he's available. Tim Zoo doing the right thing, trying to become world champion again against Fondora. Then if he becomes champion, then he can try to unify against the winner of Bakram and Lubin. I think that'll be a hell of a route for him, man, if he's able to pull it off. Where y'all leaning? Who y'all leaning towards in that fight, bro? Who y'all leaning towards in Tim Zoo, Sebastian Fondora? It's a toss-up for me right now. It's a toss-up for me right now, bro. Who y'all leaning to in that Fondora and Zoo fight? I got Zoo based on what I saw before the cut. Could be different this time, though. Tim not special to me. I got Fondora, Zoo, Marquis. What up? Fondora, but I like Tim. Fondora. Second bite heard around the world. He almost knocks you out. If you got kids, you already know. Damn, that's crazy. Fondora gonna fight behind that jab. Fondora got better. Me too. I respect what Tim Zoo represents. Meaty Riley, what up? I like the Tim's dog, bro. A lot of y'all edging Fondora. Okay, I ain't mad at that. We got 119 people in the building. Please smash the like button so we can get to cooking for real, man. I'm just, Cadillacing for a little bit. Randall, what up? Point Pounder, NW, what up? No face, no case. Loyalty, I see you, homie. Was you one of the ones that bet me on the stoppage, Loyalty? Who bet me on my stoppage? Give me my push-ups, bro. Only one that paid was my dog Sunchild, bro. Judah Vision, what up, homie? Only one that paid me so far is my dog Sunchild, bro. Ty, what up? Hey, chat, y'all remember who it was that was betting me that Shakur was going to stop this dude, man? 75 likes. We need 25 people to hit the like button, man. All things, what up? Marquis says background took something for that, man. Yeah, Sunchild paid up. Where the rest of y'all at, bro? Come pay me my push-ups, man. Run the likes up to 100, 277 is unacceptable. I can't really get to cook until I get 100 likes. But said, nah, I ain't bet you. All right, bro. I'm just trying to figure out who bet me, man. Realist Washington fan says, Tim Zoo. Mag7 says, KO is getting crazy out here, bro. I heard Career Shield say Shakur won every round and that he tripped. Yeah, bro, if you don't say that, they calling you a hater out here. That's what this live stream is for, bro. A lot of people playing on my name. A lot of people acting like I'm not the realest person doing this and the best person doing this stuff, man. That's what a lot of y'all seem to be on, and we not built like that. I'm not made like that, bro. You're not gonna just call me a hater. You're not gonna act like my analysis ain't good, like I'm not fair, and then play on my name and then think I'm not gonna cook you, bro. Y'all gonna get cooked, so you might as well hit the link. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cook you in from the comments, bro. Straight up. I'm just gonna go to the comments and cook you, bro. What up, Kevin? House salute. Yeah, Joseph, you know what it is. I'm gonna do my best to try to get as many as I can, bro. And we always here. We ain't going nowhere, bro. Straight up, they was ducking. You know what it is. You was over there. If you was over there, you know. D Willie, what up? 92 likes, man. We need to get to 100, though. 92 likes is not enough. We need to get to 100. I can't really listen to you, Loyalty. Number one, you saying he won round 3 and 4, so round 1 and 2, I guess you wasn't at your seat for one the first half of the fight, about 4-2. Then Shakur sweep the back half of the card to me about 5-1. If you gave it to him 6-0, then I think you're giving him generosity. But he took over the back half of the fight, bro. For the first 5 rounds, Zepeda was on Shakur helmet, outworking him, doing his thing. The jab was working. He was getting Shakur in corners, and he was really controlling the tempo of the fight, bro. Y'all tripping with that shit. Ain't no way you can watch the first 5 rounds and say Shakur was up or he was up 4-1 or 5-0. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all looking at, and it's cool. It's cool, though. It's cool, though. I ain't tripping. It don't matter if you landing that much. If you throwing and you landing off the shoulders and landing to the body and all that, Jalen, and the other person ain't throwing shit back, you winning the round, bro. Like, see, and that's the juxtaposition, right? You wasn't landing much, though. I get it, bro. But when you're not making somebody land much and you're not doing nothing back to them, they are winning the round, bro. If I throw 5 and you dodge 4 of them, but you throw nothing back, I won that exchange, bro. If I let 6 go and you block 4 of them, that's great defense. I only hit you 2 out of 6 times, but you ain't really throw shit back, nigga. I still won that exchange. I'm winning the round, bro. Y'all gotta you gotta do something back, bro. The way that they score boxing, bro, you not finna be winning in exchange and be winning around if you showing good defense but ain't doing nothing back, but the other person still working. Like, y'all niggas gotta learn. Like, y'all really tripping. Them judges was really favorable to him, bro. They did that shit wrong. Did he clearly win? In my opinion, yes, bro, he did. That was a 7-5, 8-4 fight, though, bro, where Shakur Stevenson won the rounds that mattered the most because he finished way better than Zepeda. He finished better, and you could tell he figured him out towards the back half of the fight. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, he was on it, bro. He did his thing, fam. But 1 through 6, that shit was shaky, bro. That's why, y'all gotta understand, dog. Bud Crawford ain't yelling at him all emotional. All the people over there that he said was panicking and yelling in his ear in a sense of urgency that he said his grandfather have. They not doing that shit for no reason, bro. If he fully in control of that fight, styling on the motherfucker, clearly winning in their eyes, they not doing all that, bro. Y'all tripping, dog. Shout out Trey Skills with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Say, salute, KO. Big weekend for them San Antonio boys. I got Bam and Barrios with the stoppage. Ooh, talk, Trey. Talk, Trey. We got all and my son in the building, too. Let me scroll up. I seen him pop up on me. Yeah, there you go. Rival Mirror Gaming. Y'all go subscribe to my son's channel, man, over there doing that gaming content, bro. Y'all go sub to him. Dog. We got all things with the 5-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. See, bro, that's why I gotta educate y'all. The Tank and Lamont Roach fight didn't ebb and flow nothing like the Shakur Stevenson Williams Zepeda fight. Lamont Roach wasn't working early in the fight, bro. Zepeda was working, fam. You can't do that with me, bro. Like, that doesn't work over here. No, by that logic, you clearly not getting the point, and you just arguing to argue, Howard. Those 2 fights went nothing. They were nothing alike, bro. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever, bro. 2 Cents Boxing, being a member for 21 straight months, they forcing folks to have this conversation. Facts, bro. Facts, 2 Cents. Y'all go subscribe to the channel, bro. 100% it is hit and not get hit, bro. You're proving my point. He landed 25 and Zepeda landed 27 if you're going off CompuBox numbers. But Zepeda was working more. That round was fought on his terms. Shakur was in the corner. He was against the ropes. So not only did I land more than you and throw more than you, my aggression is effective because I'm putting you on the ropes and I'm putting you in the corner. Your grandfather is yelling on you to get out the corner. Your fans are telling you to get out the corner. I'm controlling the action, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all is really bugging. This 10-2, 11-1, y'all tripping. He showed grit that I didn't think he had, bro. He showed heart that I didn't think he had, fam. He did all of that. But y'all not going to sit up here and tell me that that man whitewashed Zepeda. Zepeda gave him his toughest fight yet and landed on him at a higher percentage and landed more total punches on him than anybody he ever fought. The link is already pinned in the chat. But this ain't for you, loyalty. I only want people that's calling me a hater, bro. This not a regular debate. I'll have those later, loyalty. I'll have those later, bro. But these are the people I want to talk to, bro. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Shout out to Kevin King. 2 P's. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much. I want to talk to these people, bro. I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. Let me make this big. No, it's too big. There we go. All right. I want to talk to this dude. Bro says Zepeda got 5 rounds. Man, I can't, bro. Okay, cool. My God, KO, just when I thought you couldn't get no sadder, bro. So I want to talk to this dude, and I want to talk to the 30 motherfuckers that hit the like button on this shit. That's who I want to talk to, bro. I want to talk to this dude right here, Carson. Yeah, and the 3 people that hit the damn like button. This is who I'm talking about, bro. I want to talk to y'all, fam. I want to talk to y'all. If that was Tank Boxing World, would have been going crazy. He right. No, I want to talk to you too. You stupid as hell. If Tank put on a performance like that, nigga we wouldn't be happy with that shit. Yeah, I want to talk to him, bro. I want to fish you everything. I want to talk to you, bro. This just look like this shit just look like you got laughing emojis and you trying to take a shot. I want to holler at you too. I want to talk to you too, bro. This dude here, I want to holler at you. I want to holler at you. Out the box, I want to talk to you. This dude Z Bill, where the hell you at, bro? Where y'all niggas at? All this talking in my comments. I did a whole short telling all y'all I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live, and I want y'all to keep that same energy from the comments and come tell me how I'm hating. And I ain't seen not damn one of y'all in the comment section or hit this damn link yet. Jahad Mitchell, where you at? This idiot. Golian, whatever your name is, where you at, bro? Where are y'all, fam? Jamal Smith. Where you at, fam? Where your ass at? Seen you come in earlier. Hit the damn link, bro. Hit the link. Y'all got so much to say to me, man. So much to say. But then y'all don't want to hit the damn like button. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. COE, where you at? Where are y'all at, bro? All these are the people I want to talk to, man. Yeah, that's who I want to talk to. Straight up. Anyway, moving on. Joseph, what's up?
All right, I ain't saying you a hater because everybody see the fight differently and all this and that. But I seen 10-2.
Okay.
And this is why I'm going to say this 10-2.
Okay.
It's because, oh boy, he was throwing, but like you not a landing. It's like effective aggression. That's what I look at. Like when he's slipping, you throwing 10-plus combo, you land maybe 2, and he land 2 counters. I can't give you the round when he landed 2 counters. And your punches wasn't really clean. And the only punch that like was really clean in the beginning of the fight was that one when he made him when he called him off balance for real. That's why I say Shakur controlled the whole fight 10-2. So
if he controlled the whole fight, and if you got a 10-2, I just say your scorecard is egregious, just like the judges was, and that's your prerogative to see what you want to see and do whatever you want to do. What I'm telling you is, how are you controlling the fight if the fight is being fought where you don't want it to be fought, bro?
How you know he didn't want it to be fought in there? He sat right there for a reason.
So he did everything he wanted to do, and Zepeda didn't force nothing on him. That's cap, bro. That's cap, fam. Zepeda was working more, putting him in corners at the first half of the fight, and then Shakur took that shit over.
Force nothing on him, but he
controlled he did, and he landed on him more than anybody else ever landed on him. He had the jab working. He didn't get credit for a knockdown that should have been a knockdown. If you keep it 100,
knockdown. Come on now,
if you keeping it 100, he didn't get credit for a knockdown that should have been a knockdown.
Then the EJ one should have been a knockdown too.
What EJ
on the ropes?
Yeah, bro. When you get knocked against the ropes, that's a knockdown. But I'm not even tripping on that. What I'm telling y'all is Shakur disagrees with y'all. Shakur Stevenson said Zepeda was putting in work. Shakur Stevenson said he didn't like his performance, bro. He said he'll never fight like that again.
I never said it.
If you did what you wanted to, why would you feel the need to say that, bro?
I said he controlled the fight. I ain't say he did what he wanted to.
He controlled the back half of the fight.
He controlled the whole fight. It's no way.
He did not control the whole fight. Okay, tell Bud Crawford. Tell Bud Crawford he controlled the whole fight. Tell his granddaddy he controlled the whole fight.
Okay.
Tell them that, because they were screaming. They were screaming at him like he wasn't controlling shit.
Can I say what I saw? You threw 900 punches and you only landed 27% of your punches. Like so you missing a lot.
How much do people usually land against Shakur? It's below 10%, correct?
But he usually don't stay in the fire like that either.
He landed double the amount of punches and double the percentage that people typically land on Shakur.
You taking a lot of risks though, and he lowered his percentage, didn't he? Zepeda normally land way more than that.
He normally lands more, and Shakur normally gets landed less on. They both took a hit in that regard, bro.
It's give and take. You throw 900 punches, you only
it's give and take. But I keep talking to people that tell me it wasn't give and take, and Shakur just dominated.
He controlled the fight. That's why I had it 10-2.
He controlled the fight to the tune of about 8-4, bro. 10-2 is way too wide. 2 rounds. What 2 rounds did you give Zepeda?
I gave Zepeda the third round that's when he got that big when he let him get some ropes, right? Third round, right? I gave him that round, and I gave him round 8. That's it.
So round 1 and 2 you gave to Shakur?
Yes.
You bugging, bro.
Hey man. Bugging, all I'm saying is my scorecards match up to most
Shakur didn't really get into the fight, bro, until about midway through round 4 and 5, and then he started getting in his bag a little bit. So Zepeda was on him the first 3 rounds of the fight, bro. Straight up. And then Shakur had to figure him out. It don't matter, bro, if you're not working, bro. If you're not putting in work and I'm putting in work, you're not winning that round, bro.
Like he wasn't throwing no punches. The counters was crazy. The uppercuts.
The counters didn't get crazy to the back half of the fight, fam. They didn't get crazy to the back half of the fight. He didn't start really countering and picking them apart to the back half of the fight, bro.
It was sharp and it was telling.
Man, you
could tell he was popping his head back. You could tell when Shakur landed. When Zepeda landed, it was like a lot of punches. Only time you
could tell when Zepeda landed too, bro.
Not really.
Nah, you could tell when he landed because he had Shakur ass right there on the ropes, bro. Right there.
He wasn't landing on them. You throwing a 10-punch combo, you landed maybe.
He was landing, fam. He landed some straight left. He landed to the body.
We counted shoulder punches.
You tripping, bro. You being biased, fam. You being biased, Joseph.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. What up, Paid? I see you in the building. What's up, bro?
So we count the shoulder punches now, KO. That's getting
No,
blocked.
the stab jab to the chest, the jabs to the stomach, bro. The right hooks to the around the guard. What were you watching, bro? What were you watching? Like for real, bro.
I was watching a master at work. That's what I was watching.
Okay. If that's your definition of a masterful performance, bro, I don't
And
know.
he outlanded him in every category.
He did, but it's a round by round.
It's no
It's
way
a
you
round by
gonna
round
control the
basis.
fight.
And I bet if you go look it up, he started landing more and more as the fight went on, bro. He wasn't landing like that at the beginning of the fight, bro.
But it was clean and effective, and the defense was on point. You throwing 900 punches, you only land 200. That's clean. That's clean.
But if I'm throwing 900 punches, bro, you gotta understand this, fam. If I'm throwing 900 punches, and I'm not decreasing my work rate, and I'm outworking you, bro. If I'm throwing 9 and I land 3, and you throw 5 and you land 2, but on top of that, it looks like mines are more effective because you're the one against the ropes.
What?
You can't keep me off of you. It looks like I'm having a better effect on you because the fight is being fought at the pace, at the tempo, and in the area of the ring where it's beneficial for me, bro. Like it's not just about.
He was on the rope for the whole fight, so it looked like he was inviting that in. He wanted the ropes. That's what it looked like.
But he wasn't though. He didn't want to overmove because he didn't want to wear himself out, bro. If he could have easily hooked around Zepeda, if he could have kept the pressure from coming from Zepeda, he would have done that. But he realized there was nothing he could do to keep Zepeda up off of him. So he tried to invite some of that shit in. And in the back half of the fight, he did a great job. And he showed great heart and great grit and determination. But you're not going to sit up here and watch the first half of that fight and tell me that Zepeda wasn't on his ass, bro.
So,
and you're not going to watch the first half of that fight. Listen to his grandfather. Listen to Terrence Crawford. Listen to all these people giving him instructions, yelling in his ears. He even told you he heard the fans panicking because he was in a bad position.
That don't mean he panicking though. A lot of shit could be going on.
But we're talking about the score of the fight. We're talking about how it looked, bro.
Yeah, it was 10-2.
No, we're talking about how it looked to everybody else.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you how it looked to me, bro.
If that shit not landing, that's not effective. It was no clean punches. Shit was getting slick. It was what Charlo say. A lot of punches was getting slipped. A lot of punches was getting ripped.
But a lot of punches were getting returned back too at the beginning of the fight, bro. If you slip, but I still land off your shoulder, or I still land a jab to your chest, or you make me miss 4 or 5 punches, but then you just let me reset and come back and throw another 4 or 5 punches.
See, now you making it seem like he wasn't countering when
he wasn't countering like that at the beginning of the fight,
in the corner. Bro. He was not just sitting.
He wasn't countering at the beginning of the fight like that, fam.
What?
He wasn't at all, bro. He wasn't doing that shit like that, bro. Not like he was in the back half of the fight. Zepeda was landing much cleaner.
I agree with you. He picked it up in the back half, but he was countering. You can't say he wasn't. Cause
not enough for you to say, oh, the first 5 rounds I had at Shakur 5-0. The first 6 rounds I had at Shakur.
I did not have a 5-0. I did not have a 5-0. I gave Zepeda
Byron Payne, ain't nobody cooking shit. Shut up, bro, or hit the link. One or the other, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, y'all can click the link. Don't root for me, cause I don't be rooting for y'all niggas.
Shut up, bro, or hit the link. You stupid. You stupid and you dumb. If this is what getting cooked sound like to you, you crazy as hell, bro. You crazy as hell. Go ahead, Joseph. I'm listening.
All I'm saying is, I gave him 1 round. I'm not saying Shakur was just cooking him. Because that 3rd round, it was getting hectic in there. I'm not going to lie. That's when Shakur wasn't countering as much. He had to get his gatherings together. He said he wasn't hurt, but I say he was a little bit stunned, a little bit. But that's it. After that, it was a sweep until round 8. That's how I looked at it.
No, I didn't see it that way. I didn't see it that way, fam. I saw what I saw, and I stand on that. What I saw was very early in the fight, Zepeda was able to make the fight on his terms. Shakur Stevenson looked uncomfortable to begin the first part of the fight, and then as he slowly worked his way into it, he was able to start picking off Zepeda more, turn up on him, and he took over the back half of that fight like crazy, bro. Like crazy. And he did his fucking thing. He showed more grit than I thought he had. He showed more heart than I thought he had. But to watch those first 5 rounds and watch his grandfather telling him he got to have a sense of urgency. Watch his grandfather telling him you can't let it look like you losing. Watching Bud Crawford yell in the corner to him, bro. His own people did not feel like he was controlling that fight. And if you want to be,
they never said he lost the
if you
round.
want to be,
That's what
if
you're
you want
not
to go
hearing.
by, if you want to go by the rules, in the first half of that fight, there was also a knockdown that wasn't called, bro.
Come on, that was not a knockdown. That was not a knockdown because there's too many instances where I can go to where they
Bro,
never
he
called
punched
any
him.
knockdown.
He punched him, and the ropes held him up. That is the definition of a knockdown. Now I can't even. Now I can't even
That's
talk to you no more because you
that's
won't
by
even
the
keep it real with me, bro.
that's by the ref discretion. It wasn't a
It
knockdown,
is
so
by
you
the
can't
ref
call it a
discretion, but
knockdown.
most people would agree that the ref made a mistake in that instance. The same way the ref made a mistake with the tank and rope situation. That was a mistake, fam. That was a mistake, bro. He missed the call there, and we having a completely different conversation. So watching the fight with my own eyes, I scored at a knockdown. That's a 10-8 round. Plus, with how aggressive that Zepeda was at the beginning of the fight, ain't no way in hell, bro. Ain't no way
Okay,
in hell
yeah,
you can
he
look at
was
that fight and say
aggressive,
it's
but
10-2, 9-3.
he was aggressive, but was it effective? That's all. That's what I'm.
Yes, it was
Okay,
effective.
you
If
throwing all
I'm
these
aggressive and
punches.
I'm not effective with you, then I don't get to put you where I want you.
Did he
If I'm
really?
able to put you,
What?
if I'm able to put you where I want you, then it's effective, bro. Effective aggression is when I'm aggressive with you, I'm on my front foot, and I can put you where I want to put you, bro. If not, if not, then you're able to pivot out easily. You move off the ropes easily, bro. You move around. He wasn't able to do that, fam. So the first half of the fight was close.
Every time, but
It's like
every time he wanted
if
to get
somebody
him,
don't get in
every
front of
time he wanted to
if
move,
somebody
he
if
moved.
somebody don't get in front of the camera, bro. If somebody don't get in front of a camera or a microphone and tell you niggas that Shakur Stevenson, not you, because I know you a Haney fan, bro. Tell y'all that he won 11-1. He was dominant. He was better than Floyd Mayweather. Then y'all call the nigga a hater. When
Man, he was looking like Floyd though.
if we keeping it real, bro, we keeping it all the way real. The fight was very competitive early, and Shakur pulled away late.
Oh man,
And Zepeda didn't get credited for a knockdown. It should have been a knockdown. But even with the knockdown, I think you still got to give it to Shakur because he was so dominant later in the fight, bro. But the first part of the fight was very fucking competitive, bro. Y'all are bugging, dog.
this is why I feel like I need to be a judge because all my scorecards
You
be
don't need
up
to
to
be the
there.
judge because every scorecard that you have, you always have the boxer 10-2 because you cater to a certain style. What was your scorecard with Loma and Devin?
I had an 8-4.
You should not
Some
be
of
a
the
judge,
judges,
bro.
some of the
You
judges
should
had an
not be a
8-4
judge,
too.
man.
Don't do that because we go
You
look
should
at the
not be a
scorecards. It
judge.
was 8-4 too.
You should not be a judge, bro. If you had Devin and Loma anything then 7-5 either way, you should not
Okay,
be a
so
judge,
go
bro.
talk to that. Go talk to the other judge too, man. Because somehow
We know
I always get a
judges
scorecard to match
is
up
trash,
to it.
bro. We know that. But I got some people behind you. I got you some people behind you, Joe. So let me get to them, bro. And I got to get these super chats too. I'll catch you next time. I got to get to Beasley and Blunt because they Shakur fans. You ain't even a Shakur fan for real. We got Jalen James with 2 pieces in super chat. Most of the pros and trainers said 9-3. Shout out to Z with the 2 pieces in super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. We got Texas DT 20, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Shout out to my dog P Hunter with the 5 piece in the super chat. Shakur landed more punches in 7 rounds. Zepeda landed 33% of his punches over his last 11 fights. Against Shakur, it was 28%. Shout out to Chris with the 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Was a competitive fight. Kerr had more clear-cut rounds he won, and it was a lot of swing rounds. If you give them swing rounds to Kerr, I could see someone having it 9-3. With a lot of swing rounds, if you give them all to Shakur, you're probably a Shakur fan. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'll read my card to y'all, bro. I will literally read my card to y'all, bro. Round 1, I gave it to Shakur. And I called it a swing round, but I gave it to Shakur. Round 2, 3, and 4, I gave those to Zepeda. Round 5 and 6, I gave that to Shakur. Round 7, I gave that to Shakur, but I called it a swing round. Round 8, I gave that to Zepeda. Rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, I gave that to Shakur. On my card, he won the fight 8 rounds to 4, bro. And I could see it 7-5 because I had 2 really good swing rounds in there. I thought the 7th was a swing, and I thought the first was a swing, bro. That was my scorecard. Now y'all come up here and y'all tell me how the hell I'm hating. Beezy, what's up, bro?
What's good, bro? I was one of them niggas in the comments. You heard? So I'm gonna step up here. I ain't write one word. I ain't type nothing in the chat. I ain't gonna say I think you a hater, bro. I know you a Shakur hater, bro. I know you is. You feel me? And to hear you saying how competitive this fight was, it should have been because you had Zepeda this was a 60-40 fight and Zepeda's favorite. And from your own mouth, you said that. From your own mouth, you said this was a 60-40 fight in Zepeda's favor. So the only thing you really wanted to see was Shakur a dog or not, if he had heart to fight or not. So I don't even know why we talking about how competitive it was, because in your words, William Zepeda is a really, really good fighter. Something you
So I'm
said
gonna
out
let
of
I'm
your
gonna let
own
you
mouth.
keep going. We talking about
All right,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
let you keep going, but we talking
okay.
about how competitive it was because a lot of people saying it wasn't competitive. A lot of people are telling me I'm bugging that it wasn't competitive. That's why we talking about it. Now
Okay.
you said I'm a hater.
Yeah.
How am I hate? How do I hate Shakur, bro?
All right, I'm gonna tell you how. You needed to see the dog from Shakur, right, against a power puncher,
Yup,
but you never
yup.
questioned Tank Dog when he showed multiple signs of losing focus, of being mentally weak in a roach fight. You never did. You never questioned that dog or nothing. I never heard that criticism come from you. And another thing, you hold Shakur to a certain standard of sitting and trading punches with bigger punches. But from what I can recall, two of Tank fights where he fought big punches from Ryan and Broly, he moved around, used the whole fucking ring, and was throwing single shots at a time and tying up the whole fight until he got stoppages. So I don't know how you could say, "Oh, Shakur got to show me, dog, like all this faint jab." But Tank was doing that against Broly and Ryan. He was throwing single shots and he was using the ring and he was boxing. I don't criticize that. People like Tank fans criticize that. You said you need to see dog. Tank wasn't opening up and exchanging with combinations with those fighters. I'm gonna let you talk. I have more points, but I'm gonna let you talk off of that alone right there.
So I hate Shakur because I don't question Tank Davis's dog, but I question Shakur's dog. That's your overall point you just made, right?
I said a lot. You could pick what you want to respond to, though. I
No,
said a
that
lot.
was your overall point. So here's the thing, bro. The reason I question Shakur's dog and not Tank Davis's dog, because you left out that I also saw both of them fight for most of the fight with one hand. I saw Tank Davis fight for one hand against Pitbull Cruz, and I saw Shakur fight with one hand against Edwin De Los Santos. Who showed more dog when they was put in that situation? Who let the
Tank
good
was
hand that
moving
they
around
did
the
have?
ring.
Hold on, bro. I let you talk, bro. Who let their hands go more? Who actually tried to bite down and fight more and show a little bit more dog when they both were in a precarious position? That's number one. Number two, just how they fight. Tank Davis fights like a dog and take way more risk than Shakur would ever take. You talk about exchanges or whatever. You know what Tank Davis also did against Rogan that you failed to mention? Threw a punch at the exact same time that he threw one and knocked his ass out. You know what he also did against Lamont Roach that you failed to mention? Exchanged with him and threw punches with him at the same time and took some fire trying to get that shit off as well. What did he do against Mario Barrios? Walked his ass down. Somebody bigger than him by damn near half a foot, longer reach, took punches from him to get his shit off so he could knock him out when Floyd told him he was losing. What did he do against Leo Santa Cruz? Showed a lot of dog, right? Took a lot of punches, came in, got the knockout. I don't ask for Shakur Stevenson to exchange dumbly, but I just want to see him do what he did to Jamel Herring. I want to see him do what he did to William Zepeda for that fight. Throw punches in between shots, slip some shit and rip it, pull back on some shit and counter it back, roll with it and counter it. And he did that shit. And he showed some grit and he showed some heart. But when you on record saying stuff like what you said about motherfucking Artem and how strong he was, and that's why you couldn't let your hands go. When you talk like Shakur talks about wanting to be safe and be defensive and all this shit, yeah, I'm gonna question your heart because this was the first time that he showed that level of grit because he's just been out talented niggas. Now, again, those are all facts, bro. So how am I hating on him by saying what I see? I didn't make him. Matter of fact, I forgot another one. Nakathila, bro. I didn't make him fight Nakathila like that, dog. These are the things that make me question him, not because I hate him. It's his performances in the ring. He told us what he was going to do to that African cop, bro. He told us he was going to beat his ass. He told us he was about to step on him. He told us he was going to step on Edwin when he knew he was quote unquote hurt. He talked all this shit and don't never fight how he talked, except for this time with Zepeda, and you got to give him credit for that, fam. That ain't me hating. He said that, bro. I didn't make him say he was going to do that shit to Nakathila, then get in there, take a punch off the shoulders, and then fight defensive the whole goddamn time. He did that himself, bro. So I don't understand how I'm hating on the man for pointing out what he did and how he never lives up to his words. Then the one time he lives up to what he said, or at least tries to, I give him credit, and y'all say I've been hating on the man the whole time, like all the other shit didn't happen, bro. The fact of the matter is, when it come to Tank and Shakur, we know who been fighting like a dog their whole career and who hasn't, bro. Shakur finally got him one. Congrats to him. But what he just did with Zepeda, punching in between shots, taking chances to get your counter shots off, slipping shots, and trying to come over the top of something. Tank been doing that his whole career. That Ryan Garcia fight you claim he was running from, bro? How he running from Ryan Garcia and slip under his left hook and knock him out at the same time? And then slipped under his left hook earlier in the fight and threw a goddamn uppercut and knocked him halfway across the ring in that same damn fight that he was supposed to be running from Ryan Garcia. No, he boxed him and whooped his ass and used his greatest strength against him. You know how Shakur was able to use Zepeda's greatest strength of volume punching against him and counter him? I don't hate him, bro. Y'all just fanned out, fam. This not hate. You can't tell me that's hate, bro. How else do I hate on him, bro?
Nah, it is hate, bro, because you just named Leo Santa Cruz and Lamont Roach and him biting down. Two guys that's not known for being big punches and him sitting in the trenches with them. But when he fought against Rolly, bro, you said he threw a punch at the same time Rolly did. That's my point. A punch. Tank has one punch knockout power, so he could move around and throw one punch at a time. But y'all cool with that. But if Shakur could move around, if he throw one punch at a time, it's not cool because I guess he's not a knockout puncher. But I'm on to the next point. My next point, you made a video saying it was Tank, Abdullah Mason, then Shakur. That shit is so laughable, bro. Abdullah Mason was never better than Shakur nowhere. Just like you used in the debate you had with Black Truth about Floyd Schofield and Abdullah Mason, he was never better than him in the amateurs. Something you gave Abdullah Mason plenty of praise for, but when Willie Moses talk about what matters, amateur shit, you shit on it. I heard you do it, but it's cool to give Abdullah that, so I understand. Abdullah Mason, he never competed globally and dominated the way Shakur did. And he wasn't better than him in the USA. Shakur had 140 fights, bro, with 13 losses, while Abdullah, who only competed in the US, had 65 wins with 15 losses. That means Shakur fought 75 more fights with 2 less losses. He ain't achieved shit in the sport today. Abdullah getting his first title fight in his 20th fight. Shakur's first title fight was in his 13th, which means Shakur was ready sooner. Shakur was 22 when he got his first shot at Abdullah. At a title, but Abdullah was 21 with more professional experience. Mm-hmm. And this the biggest, craziest part right here. Mm-hmm. Abdullah last 5 fights, KO. Last 5. Mm-hmm. Carlos Anelis. Mm-hmm. He was pulled down from 140 to fight Abdullah. Mm-hmm. Manuel Jaime. He was pulled down from 140 to fight Abdullah. Mm-hmm. Johan Vasquez was pulled up to 130 to fight Abdullah. Mike Ohan Jr. was pulled down from 140 to fight Abdullah. Nakatila was really the only one campaigning 135-pounder that Abdullah ever fought. But he's number 2 in the division behind Tank Davis and Shakur. And y'all giving him praise for what he did to Nakatila when that nigga got knocked out twice already. And Shakur beat him 4 years earlier when Nakatila was more in his physical prime. That shit is weird to me, bro, and it's hate. It's hate.
So, couple of things. Number one, the Abdullah Mason and Shakur Stevenson stuff, because that's what you talked about the most. You failed to mention in all that stuff you said. I love how you try to context Ben to try to make it seem like I'm hating. You left out the fact that Abdullah Mason didn't compete internationally because he was so goddamn cold. He turned pro at a way earlier age than Shakur Stevenson was able to. Like, you left that part out. But every American tournament that Abdullah Mason competed in, he won. Just like Shakur Stevenson. There ain't one tournament as an amateur that Shakur Stevenson won as an amateur here in America that Abdullah Mason didn't win. Number one. Number two, the reason that Abdullah didn't compete internationally, because he was too fucking good, nigga. He turned pro. So you thought you're cooking, but you're really fucked up because Abdullah Mason has more professional fights because he was better at a younger age than Shakur. He's getting a title shot with more fights at a younger age at 21 years old because he's better younger. When Shakur was 21, he was still fighting developmental fights. So when you do the resume comparison, try to tell everything, bro, because this is me that you're talking to. This is not these other dudes. That shit might sound good to a casual. It might sound good to somebody else, but this is KO you talking to, bro. That's number one. Number two, it's, again, not hate, bro. It's not hate. I truly believe Abdullah Mason will beat Shakur Stevenson. Here's why, fam. Because in all of this stuff that y'all are talking about, William Zepeda landed 25% of his jabs on Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. William Zepeda landed 25% of his jabs on Shakur Stevenson. You telling me you think Zepeda got a better jab than Abdullah Mason? Abdullah Mason is longer than Zepeda, faster than Zepeda, more skilled than Zepeda. And if William Zepeda can land, let me see, I got the numbers here. Since you niggas think you own something today, y'all really think y'all can fuck with me, and that's funny to me, dog. If Zepeda can land 119 jabs, if he can land 119 jabs, I guess Abdullah Mason ain't gonna be able to land shit, huh? Abdullah is more athletic. He was better at a younger age, and he just pops out at the eye test to me. And you talked a lot about Shakur beating him because of resume and shit. Well, Earl Spence had a better resume at welterweight than Bud Crawford. How'd that work out for him? Your resume can't fight for you, bro. Again, you not proving hate. You just mad that I think Abdullah is better than Shakur. I really believe that shit. I really believe it. I really believe William Zepeda was going to give him a tough fight. That's why I bet on it. It's not hate. I just don't think he good like you think he is, bro. I think Abdullah is more athletic. He's clearly bigger than him. He punches harder than him. He got more courage than him fighting a similar opponent. They both fought Nakatila. Who performed better? They both got in the ring with the same nigga. Who looked better? Who fought better? And I can see a more athletic fighter with better timing giving Shakur more problems because what y'all don't want to talk about, he didn't look that fast, bro. He didn't look that athletic. He didn't look that explosive. He looked skilled. He showed some grit and showed some dog. But he didn't look like a Mountain 2 goddamn that somebody can't climb or something, bro. He didn't look crazy like that. So again, bro, you not proving that I hate him. All you saying is, KO, I don't like that you got Abdullah Mason. If you pick Abdullah Mason over Shakur Stevenson, you crazy. How? A 21-year-old strong-ass fighter in their prime with power, with a damn near 90% knockout ratio, that's bigger, stronger, and more athletic, that's hate? The fuck is you talking about, bro? You throwing hate. Because you had to twist your story to try to make Abdullah Mason seem less than what he is. You twisting your shit to try to downplay Abdullah. I'm not downplaying Shakur. I just think Abdullah's better. And I just explained to you why. So again, bro, you up here mad because I thought Zepeda was competitive. You mad because I think Tank fight with more dollars, which is proven in the way that they fight. And then you tell me I'm a hater because I got Abdullah ranked over him and I think Abdullah beats him. You ain't proving hate, bro. You just don't like my analysis, I guess, which is cool. But again, how is any of this hate, bro?
Bro, it is hate. I like how you used your round. You used it. I'm really not debating you. I'm pointing out shit that I see. Like it's like, come on, bro. He never was better than him. You said Abdullah was ready before Shakur. So why the fuck did it take him to have 20 fights instead of the 13 that it took Shakur to get to a title fight? And again, you said Abdullah fought international where? Tell me where. Where did he fight internationally at? Like I said, bro, Abdullah was 65-15 in the amateurs. Shakur was 140-13. He had 75 more fights with 2 less losses, bro. And he fought globally. And why Shakur took his time to get to the pros? Because when he was a young buck in his teens, what was he fighting in the Olympics or nah? I think Shakur is a silver medalist that competed at the highest amateur level that you could compete at. But another thing, you said you brought up Nakatila, but you yet to address how Abdullah Mason last 5 of his last 6 opponents were either brought up to the weight class or brought down. And 4 out of the 5 was pulled down from 140. So he gonna look good. He gonna look good. And who were any of them guys world beaters? Were any of them guys world beaters? Like it's just, and it was the day after Shakur Shine. Oh, let me drop this video. Abdullah Mason, he better than he number 2. How? Even if he beat Sam Noakes, it's still not a better win than William Zepeda. So you could say he's number 2, but he's not number 2. It's just a hating ass point of view that you putting out, bro. It is just to shit on him. Just like I said, when this shit first started, your whole thing, you picked Zepeda 60-40 to beat Shakur. But you got online saying, oh, his defense ain't look as good as y'all said it looks, as people claim. Bro, he sat in the fucking pocket because of niggas like you, dog. He sat there because of niggas like you that say, I don't know if he could take a punch. I don't know if he got a heart. I don't know if he... Because of niggas like you, then you find something else to nitpick about when it comes to his performance. Instead of saying, oh, I ain't telling you to go... I know you a Tank fan, but you found something else to throw in there, a wrench, a monkey wrench to throw in that bitch like, yeah, I'm going to give him his praise, but look at this. That's hate. That's hate, my nigga. It's hate. A nigga that sat there in front of a nigga and threw 900 punches, bro. Shakur threw 500 less punches than this nigga and still outlanded him. That 500 punches is a fight worth of punches for niggas, bro. That's a fight worth of punches. He threw 500 more than this man and still got outlanded. But that's not good enough defense, I guess. It's hate, my nigga. It's hate. You ain't talk about Abdullah resume. You talk about he fought Nakatila who looked better. Bro, the man been knocked out. He wasn't knocked out when Shakur fought him. He was in his physical prime. You could say, oh, Shakur was moving around. He won the fight, bro. Abdullah won the fight. Okay, he got a stoppage. The man been knocked out already. It wasn't the first time he got knocked out or somebody put belt to ass to him. It's not a first. I'm good, bro, but I see this shit as straight hate, bro. It's no other way. It's nothing but hate, bro. That's it.
That's because you got your Shakur glasses on, big dog, and you got them on so much, Beezy. I didn't say that Abdullah Mason fought internationally, bro. You tried to rebuttal a point that I didn't even say. That's number 1. Number 2, you keep saying the stuff that I'm saying about Shakur is hate. So the only question I have for you and all the Shakur fans in the chat, so does the nigga hate himself then? Because he's saying the exact same shit I said, bro. He said he got hit too much. He said he took too many punches. He said he wasn't happy with his performance, bro. He said he don't never want to fight like that again. So I got to ask you, my nigga, like, do he hate himself, bro? And again, when I was talking about Abdullah Mason, I was talking about him beating him. I didn't say nothing about his resume being better than Shakur. I said I rank him better as to who I think are the best fighters and who would win fights, bro. That's what I said, bro. And I explained why, as I'm trying to explain why to you right now. That's not hate. That's just what I believe, and that's my analysis, bro. I'm telling you, you are so fanned out, bro, and people like you are so fanned out. Shakur Stevenson can say, I got hit too much in this fight. I can say, yo, I thought Shakur Stevenson got hit a lot in this fight. Man, this nigga KO hating. This nigga hating on Shakur. Nigga just said the same shit, bro. The same shit I said. But you call me a hater when I do it. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. Ain't nobody hating on that man. I just don't rank him where you rank him. I believe his fighters in his division better than him. I don't believe he belongs on the pound for pound list right now over no damn David Benavidez, bro. That's not hate. These are my actual factual opinions. Y'all love it though when I criticize Tank. Yeah, y'all love it when it's him. Y'all don't have no problem when I criticize David Benavidez. When I say Bam Rodriguez get hit too much. When I say Abdullah Mason need to be more patient and he need to work behind his jab more. Y'all have no problem when I'm criticizing anybody other than Shakur Stevenson, bro. And it'd be the same criticism, the same energy, the same thoughts, the same logic. I'm literally telling you, I thought Zepeda jab was able to get to him too easy. And Abdullah is more athletic with a better jab and more power and more skilled. I think Abdullah can get him. He's young enough. He's strong enough. He's more powerful. That's my opinion. I think he whooped Shakur ass. Tell Shakur to prove me wrong. He proved me wrong with Zepeda. So again, you're not showing me that I hate Shakur. You just telling me you don't like my opinion, bro, and it's not hate. These are my valid opinions, and I give good reasons to back them up. But I got people behind you, Beasley. Salute to you, bro.
All right.
Let me get to the homies. Salute to my dog, Beasley, bro.
All right.
Blunt, what up?
Man, what's good, man? You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Talk to me.
I don't really give a fuck about the Tank and the Abdullah fight. I mean, Abdullah type talk, man. Like that's kind of irrelevant. Them two guys is never gonna fight each other, or them two fighters, they ain't gonna fight Shakur. Shakur ain't gonna fight them at this point. So I just want to focus on the Zepeda fight, man. You said Shakur got hit too much. That's what you said, right? I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I said that, and he said that too. We both said that.
Okay, so if somebody throwing damn near 1,000 punches and Shakur standing right in front of him on the ropes, you don't think he's gonna get hit more than usual?
I think he got hit more than usual because he was fighting a better fighter than he normally fights. And I'm not about to sit here. What y'all not gonna do with me, bro? You're not gonna make me believe that it's that Terrence Crawford shit. Oh, the only reason Bud is doing that because he want to. He really in control though. Y'all not finna get me to believe that. Oh, Zepeda ain't really cutting off the ring. Zepeda ain't really making Shakur go against the ropes. He ain't really putting Shakur in the corner. Shakur just doing all that because he want to. Like, nah, y'all not finna get me to believe that shit, bro. Y'all not finna discredit Shakur like that by trying to act like he was in the ring with somebody he could just do everything he wanted with and Zepeda didn't put that shit on him, bro. I'm not doing that, dog. But go ahead.
But he did though. 80% of the he did though. All you gotta do is go rewatch the fight, bro. That's all you gotta do. Don't just watch it one time. Go rewatch the fight, bro, and tell me who was in control of the whole entire fight. When Shakur wanted to be on the ropes, he was on the ropes, bro. When he didn't want to, when he wanted to push him in the middle of the ring, he did that. Did he not?
No, not to the back half of the fight. Not till after the first 4 or 5 rounds. Zepeda was on in the first 4 or 5 rounds. That's why his grandfather was in the corner panicking, bro. That's why Bud Crawford was in the corner panicking. Because it didn't look like to them that he was in control, bro. Go tell them that, fam. Like, y'all is tripping. Like, y'all literally saying this. Y'all just like Devin fans. He walking on water. The only shit, the 100, the 200 plus punches he did get hit with, shit. He let Zepeda hit him with them hoes. He really could have dodged him if he wanted to. The times Zepeda had him in the corner, putting work in on his ass, and he wasn't throwing back. He was just doing that shit because he wanted to, KO. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He did,
y'all gotta stop this shit, fam.
He did. He literally did, though. All you got to do is go back and watch the fight, bro. Them niggas can't fuck with Shakur. He's the best defensive fighter in the game. Can somebody please prove me wrong? Prove me wrong that he not. Show me some film that Shakur not the best defensive fighter in the game.
He looked like he got really good defense, But as he steps up in competition, like with William Zepeda, his defense didn't look as good as it was against other fighters. That volume bothered him. What was, you got the stats when Shakur, before the Zepeda fight, what was the percentage that people landed on him?
I don't even know.
I
know
know
it
you
was
know.
low.
It was below
It was
10%,
low.
right?
No,
It was
wasn't below no 10%.
it was below 10%, right?
No, it's not below 10%.
It was below 15, right?
We have to look that up, but it wasn't below 10%.
But Zepeda landed at a higher percentage, and he landed the most quantity that's ever been landed on Shakur, correct?
Because he threw more punches than
No,
anybody Shakur
is
fought,
that
bro. You
now?
gotta make it make sense, KO.
So
Use the
simply,
logic.
so he landed more punches simply because he just threw a lot.
He threw
So
more
I ask
punches.
you, so I ask you then, Blunt. I ask you then. So perhaps let's say Shakur is fighting somebody. I don't know. Maybe they throw less punches than Zepeda, but maybe they're more skilled. Maybe they're more explosive. Maybe they have better timing. Maybe they're more powerful. Wouldn't they have a chance to land on them too if Zepeda can land on them?
If they don't throw as much.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
No, so let's do this.
That's all I'm saying. If a
Tank,
volume puncher that ain't got no, y'all say ain't got no skills, right? He was trash. Shakur was gonna cook him, right? He's basic. He just Oscar Valdez. That's what y'all said. So if a guy with no skills, that's just a brute coming forward, can land at that percentage, what can somebody that's better do? That's all I'm saying, bro.
KO, they don't fight that style of fight though, bruh.
Okay.
They don't throw 1,000 punches in a fight, my nigga.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
They also
Davis does not
they
throw
also may
1,000
not
punches.
they also may not throw the same combinations over and over again. They may also know how to disguise their punches better. They also may have better hand speed. They also may be better at countering. They also may have a better jab.
I
So there are
understand
other
that
things that are better than just punching and punches, correct?
it is. It
And
is.
so if
But
somebody who all y'all told me he brought to the table was volume. But if somebody maybe don't have the volume, but they can bring so much more to the table, isn't it safe to say they may have some success too?
hey,
Or
okay,
is it
KO.
one of those things where Shakur just gonna be able to do what he wants?
Hey, KO, real quick. Hey, J-Man and Pearl Infinity. Shut y'all dick riding asses up, bruh. Dick riding ass niggas, man. Shut the fuck up. Either click the link when the panel come up or shut the fuck up. But anyway, KO.
I'm gonna let you cook, Blunt. Let me catch these super chats and I'll pass it back. Shout out to Isaiah WYD with the 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Says Tank knocking shit out. Shakur isn't. Shout out to Brashley with the 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says the ring has put Tank at 2 and Shakur at 1 off that performance. I think made him a deal before the fight. LOL. He put him 1 if he didn't run. I think Ring just updating their rankings way too much. But you know, it's what have you done for me lately? Shakur just got the W. They can do what they want. I just ask everybody, go look at the Ring rankings, and you see a lot of people highly ranked in their rankings, whether it's weight class, whether it's a pound for pound. A lot of the people that they rank highly also be very, very friendly and very loving with Turkey. I'm gonna leave it at that. We got Emmanuel Carter with the 5 piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Salute to my dog. Jalen James, what up, homie? 5 piece. No biscuit in super chat. Saying not until the back half of the fight makes no sense. It's a 12-round fight. Zepeda should have saved his energy. That ain't Shakur. No, bro, it's not Shakur's fault. He fought. Listen, Jalen, it's no blame to be had here, bro. If you have your preference, you rather somebody be a strong finisher. That is a compliment. You niggas are reading it as a fucking insult. It is a compliment that somebody can come out as hot as Zepeda, as determined as Zepeda. You weather the storm because it was a fucking storm. The debate is you niggas is acting like it wasn't no storm. It wasn't no adversity. That's the debate, bro. But you weather that shit. You bite down. You show grit. You show heart. And then you make it undebatable for the whole back half of the fight. The best debater could get off of you from 6 through 12 was a swing round. Other than that, you was on his helmet. How the fuck is that hating? That is a compliment because he did show things that I didn't think he had. But he also showed, and y'all not gonna like this, I thought he was more athletic than that. I thought he was faster than that. I thought he was more explosive than that. I thought he had more creativity offensively than that. Like, y'all don't want to talk about them wild-ass right hooks that he was missing with, right? Y'all don't want to talk about how he didn't use his jab, right? But then y'all will call me a hater. So I'm going to be quiet and catch this other super chat, and I'm going to let Blunt cook because that might be too real for some of y'all. Shout out to Juke, 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said, proud of Shakur. He showed versatility and that he can dog it out. I had it 9-3 with a swing round. These are the fights that test flaws and make you better, and Shakur acknowledged that. I don't think agreeing with Shakur is hate. Shout out to Juke with the 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. I appreciate you. All right, Blunt, go ahead, fam.
All I'm saying is Shakur Stevenson is the best defensive fighter in the sport of boxing. Can't nobody prove me wrong about that shit. Go back, watch the fight, slow it down, and you will see immaculate defense. All this, he got hit more than usual. That's because a nigga was throwing a whole bunch of punches, bro. Period. Straight up and down. That's all that shit was about, bro. It ain't had shit to do with Zepeda being this good or Shakur defense is just not that good. It's because of the volume, bro. If somebody throw hey, let me ask you something. If Zepeda threw 1,000 punches at Tank Davis, right, how many punches do you think he'd get hit with?
I think if somebody threw 1,000 punches with Tank Davis, I think Zepeda probably would have hit him with maybe like 80, because I don't think he would have got to 1,000 punches because them counters would have knocked his ass out. Zepeda, I don't think with Tank Davis' style, I don't think Zepeda can go 6. Zepeda opening up like that, straightforward like that at Tank Davis, that's a highlight reel knockout, bro. He don't even get to 1,000 punches, fam.
I agree with that, but I was using hypothetical. Say if they go all 12.
I don't think anybody that opens up how Zepeda opens up or how Leo Santa Cruz opens up is gonna be able to last, bro. Like Zepeda getting knocked out midway through the fight, opening up like that with Tank, bro. Like volume punchers, you can get away with Shakur on that a little bit because he can pick you apart, but his punches ain't gonna affect you like that. Like he was piecing Zepeda up, but Zepeda just kept coming forward because Shakur couldn't crack an egg, bro. You know what I mean? He's slapping with his punches, he couldn't crack an egg. But you start doing all that shit with Tank, and he exploded on your ass with one of them counters. Zepeda would have been asleep, man. He wouldn't even got to 1,000, fam.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And then another thing, man, is what the hell made you pick Zepeda, bro?
I didn't think Shakur had grit and heart. And I was looking good. I was feeling good the first 4 rounds. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't think he had grit and heart, bro. I didn't think he had that shit. He proved me wrong, bro. Salute to him for that.
But
you know,
KO, you watch boxing and you study the sport of boxing. What? Come on, man. Come on, bro.
What you mean?
It's no way.
I didn't think he had to, bro. I don't make picks because of what I think somebody might do. I thought he had heart and grit issues, and he proved me wrong, bro. It was looking real shaky in the first 3 or 4 rounds. But salute to him. He showed grit. He showed heart against Zepeda. He's on to the next, bro. He's on to the next. But when you do that, bro, make sure you let him know. I also pick Puello. I also pick Shiraz. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole rest of the card right. Don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that. I picked Shiraz by stoppage. You know what I mean? Ask niggas what they was thinking when they picked Berlanga, bro.
Well, whoever picked Berlanga, they got caught up in the hype.
100%.
They got caught up in the hype.
But I see you backstage, bro. I'm gonna have y'all come up, man. Whoever want to do push-ups, let me run through these, then y'all can pull up, bro. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed in you though, my nigga, because it's no way you can sit there and watch that shit and say Shakur defense ain't what we think it is. That shit look like Miguel.
It is, bro. I don't think it is, man.
Well, he just gonna have to keep proving himself then. But
yeah,
other than that though, that should look like Mayweather. That should look like Mayweather versus Cotto, bro. Mayweather versus Cotto, Mayweather versus Oscar. KO,
I got somebody behind you, bro. See, you doing too much, young man. See, I be trying to let y'all have that shit, bro. GM with the 5 piece in the super chat. He say every Shakur fan said Shakur was gonna cut the volume in half. What happened? That shit didn't happen. This nigga said it looked like Floyd Mayweather versus Cotto, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild. I love you, Blunt Sports. I got nothing but love for the homie. Go subscribe to Blunt Sports too, by the way. 2 cents boxing with the 2 piece and super chat. Shakur fans showing their insecurities. Pathetic, bro. Pathetic. Big Punch, what up?
What up, bro? Man, I'm not here to debate you about that because I think it's just ridiculous how these people is talking, especially this last guy talking about defense when like this is literally the worst performance for Shakur's defense I've ever seen him in the fight. It's like his defense was way better in other fights. Like to sit here and say it's his defense. His defense was so great in this fight where he got hit the most. It's nonsense. It's like even he said he had a bad performance or this wasn't the best performance. Even Bud said it wasn't the best performance. You know, like a dude laid up against the ropes in the shell. How much defense is that? It's like you're up against the ropes. You can't even move backwards because the ropes is behind you. So how much defense can he possibly have when he's putting himself in the corner? It's
Hold on a
like,
second, Big Punch. Shout out to L Murphy with the 8 piece and the cash app. I appreciate you. Salute to you for that. Hey, Big Punch. When I open up the panel, bro, you're more than welcome to pull back up. But let me get to the people that want to debate, bro, and then you
all
can
right,
pull back up. And the Shakur fans, they'll hit the link, and then you can go back and forth with them if you want to, bro. But since
for
we ain't
sure.
got no debate, then we ain't really got nothing to talk about, bro.
All right.
Salute, salute, salute. Got my dog in the building. Zim, what's up, homie?
Hey, yo, what's the word, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, fam. What's up with you, bro?
Nigga, I just found this. I ain't know you picked Zepeda. That just made it
Yeah,
worse.
bro.
You picked Zepeda to win, bro?
Yeah, by decision too. Yeah.
Oh, my. See, that's damn near hating itself.
How, bro?
But no,
Why? I can't
what the
fucking
fuck? Hey, I thought
would have
you.
put the money on. Y'all
So
niggas crazy, bro.
I thought your pick was this gonna be a tough ass fight, but I'm picking Shakur to thug it out.
No,
You
I
picked
thought it
him
was
to
gonna be
win?
tough, and I thought your boy was gonna hoe up, bro. I thought he was gonna nut up, bro. I thought he was gonna
All right,
fucking nut up, but he didn't. Salute to him for that. Salute to him for
no.
that, bro. What's up with you, man? What you got, bro?
All right, first I'm gonna tell you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this about the fight because I ain't spoil the fight the first time I watched it. First time I watch fights, I just watch the shit and just go off my feeling. I just be trying to just stay in the moment. Second time I watched it, I scored the shit. I think my score was 9-3. I wrote it down, but I had it between 8-4 and 10-2. That's what I think is the most respectable way to score the shit. I got first
So
round score.
you had somewhere between 8-4 to 10-2 based on some close rounds and shit is what you're saying.
Yep, I had round two a swing
Yeah.
round, but I was leaning towards the pedal. Round seven was a swing round that I leaned towards the core. The clear rounds I gave the pedal was 8-3. Those are my clear Zepeda wins. And then I
Okay.
gave Shakur, I think, 6 clear wins. And then, what the fuck? No, I'm tripping. But I had a 9-3 bottom line. But let me say this about the fight real quick. Shakur, I'm going to say the negative shit because, I'm a Shakur fan. I think he did well. I think he did really good. The negatives that I'm going to give you, bro, he didn't look as fast as I expected him to look. He looked fast in the first 2 rounds. The rest of the fight, he ain't look super speedy with his shots. It looked like he was real precise with them, but he ain't look as fast as I would say. But
Can you say that? Can you say that again, bro? And this is
nah,
a diehard Shakur fan, one of the realest ones on my damn channel, a real man, bro. Can you say that again? Because maybe if it come from you, they won't say you hating this shit, bro.
I ain't saying that shit again.
I
Hell no.
I got you recorded, nigga. It's too late. Go ahead.
But no, he ain't look as fast as I thought. But on the defense here, I thought he did real good defensively. Some shots got in, but when the nigga throwing 1,000 punches, there's some shit that a lot of other people say. Like I feel like when it comes to that type of output, what I care about is the percentage more than the total. Like for one, like for Devin versus Ryan, right? Devin got hit only 100 times. Shakur got hit way more than 100 times. But in reality, Devin got hit way more than Shakur, if that makes sense. Because Devin got hit with shots that fucking matter. He got
That
hit with
makes
shots that changed the fucking fight. Shakur got hit with a lot of shots that was grazing. He got hit flush too. I ain't gonna say that, but they wasn't like game changing flush shots. They wasn't like flush shots he got to load up on and land flush. But a lot of shit was partially landed, partially blocked, partially rolled with. It wasn't a lot of them
real
was
quick.
jab.
Don't lose your thoughts, Zim. Don't lose your thought. Hey, y'all, run my likes up, bro. Y'all looking real short and real skimpy on the likes. We got damn near 400 people in here. Y'all, please
I
hit the
promise.
like button, man. Hit the damn like button. Go ahead, Zim.
Right, but a lot of the punches they wasn't super flush, super clean, super hard. Nigga was getting hit in the chest and his arm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit like that. So I don't trip on the punches that got landed as much. You know what I'm saying? I think he did a really good defense for real. But
He
damn, what I was
did
gonna say.
good defense, but here's what I was told. I was told his defense was so cold, Zepeda wasn't even gonna want to throw. I know you heard that too. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. I was told his defense was so good that he was gonna cut his work rate in half and he was gonna make the nigga not even want to throw. He was missing so badly, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought his work rate was gonna be lower, but I didn't think Shakur was gonna fight that much in the pocket. I knew he was gonna fight in the pocket. I didn't know the nigga was gonna just damn near post up on the ropes for the first 3 or 4 rounds. But damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna bring that back though. But let me tell you how what come on some hating shit. It's the nitpicking, bro. Like for instance, right? Because you just said this, it triggered in my head when you just said it. You was like he threw a couple wild right hooks, right? That ain't land. That's nitpicking. Let me tell you why that's nitpicking. It's because the nigga landed 56% of his foul shots, bro. To give an analogy, that's like say a motherfucker we put basketball, right? And nigga shoot 15 threes and make 10 of them. But then you like, yeah, nigga, but you elbowed 2 of them. It's like, nigga, I made 10 out of 15 threes. You can't really say nothing about me elbowing, bro. I missed a couple wild hooks, cool, but I landed 56% of these motherfuckers. That's like all time efficiency when it comes to landing punches. So I don't give a fuck if you was missing hooks and you just doing that shit all night. I'm like, all right, my nigga, you need to tighten up. But if you landed 56% of your shit, fuck it, miss a couple wild. As long as you don't get clipped in the process, do that. You know what I'm saying? That's nitpicking shit in my opinion, bro. You
I
don't
hear
think
you,
so?
bro. Now I don't think so. So yes, it's nitpicking, right? And if it was only for Shakur, then you can call it hate. But I be watching Tank knock shit out, and I still be like, you started too slow. You got hit a lot. I've been watching Abdullah Mason step on shit his whole goddamn career. Hey, bro, you need to be more patient. Work behind that jab more. I tell him and his daddy to their face when I talk to him, bro. On the phone, on FaceTime. Hey, I still wish I would work behind that jab a little bit more, not get caught with nothing stupid. Keep that hand up, watch this right hook. This is somebody that's stepping on shit about to get a title shot, bro. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, under 25 right now, probably got the best resume in boxing, bro. Hey, bro, you getting hit too much, you in the pocket too much. That's why you got your jaw broke. Work behind your jab more. You got the skills, you got the angles, use that shit. So if you're doing the shit for everybody, bro, how is that hate? How is that hate, bro? Like, I like, is it nitpicking? Yes, but I do that to everybody. I do that to everybody, bro,
It's a little emphasized,
including
but
my
of course,
including my favorites, bro. It's just
nah,
Shakur fans.
nah,
Shakur fans
look,
take it personal because y'all hear because a lot of them hear me argue against Shakur's business moves and stuff outside the ring. When I talk about what happens inside the ring, y'all let that. A lot of you, I ain't saying you do. A lot of people let that seep over to what I'm seeing in the ring or what I'm saying in the ring, bro. Nah, fam. I'm always telling the truth and I'm giving my honest opinion. And at the end of the day, if I can get in front of a camera and say stuff that I say about Tank Davis and critique him and be critical of him, and I can do the same thing for David Benavidez, I can do the same thing for Abdullah Mason and all the guys that I rock with, then what makes Shakur above that, bro? And
bro, let me
then
tell you.
when you hear him say some of the same shit, like he's saying what I'm saying. So he can say that he needs to do better. He got to go back to the drawing board and he don't like his defense and shit. He can say that. But if I say it, I'm hating and I need to be saying it's a masterful performance. Like, nah, bro. I can't get with that, dog.
I
But
got a
yeah, that's
couple
all
on
that's
that.
all I really gotta say in
Hey,
response.
look, hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold
go
on.
ahead. I'm
So on
listening,
that
bro.
part,
Go
you
ahead.
said Shakur say the same shit, right?
Yeah.
Shakur can say that because he got them type of expectations for himself. You got lower expectations, so you shouldn't say the same shit that he say. You know what I'm saying? You thought the nigga was
No,
gonna lose,
I'm holding
so
him.
you really supposed to be like,
I'm holding him to the standard he hold himself to, Zim.
nah, hell
I'm
no, that
holding
don't
him
work.
to the standard. I'm holding him to the standard he hold himself to. That's why I
But you don't
always
think,
say, you hear me? That's why I always say, okay, you say you gonna do what before the fight? Okay, you say you gonna fight how? Okay, you
all
you
right, but
gonna
look,
you gonna do what type of performance? Oh, you got the Mexican belt out? Okay, bro. I don't want to hear shit. I'm gonna hold you to that because that's
but you
what
don't,
you said you gonna do. hold you to your own expectations. Not that it don't matter what I think as an analyst. I'm gonna hold you to what you said. Whether I think low of you or not, I'm gonna hold you to what you said. Because if you prove me wrong, then I'm gonna tell you prove me wrong. If you prove me right, I'm gonna say you was right. And guess what? He proved me wrong in a lot of regards. He showed a willingness to sit down with somebody I didn't think he had. He showed some heart and some grit. He had to fight through some adversity in the fight, which I never saw him have to do. And I didn't think he had in him. So I give him credit for that. But nah, bro, that ain't hate for me to hold him to what he said. How can he critique himself, but I can't critique him? And I'm supposed to be a boxing analyst. That's crazy, bro. What am I doing this shit for? So he can critique himself, and I just gotta say how great he is. So y'all gonna come by my channel, and watch me talk about how great everybody is. Tank Davis can have all kind of outside the ring issues. He can go off and do all kind of stuff. He can not perform well against Lamont Roach, and I'm just supposed to talk about how great he is. And Shakur can say he gonna step on somebody, but have a competitive fight, or he gonna knock somebody out and not knock him out. He can do all that shit. I'm just supposed to come here in front of the microphone and talk about how great he is. That's crazy to me, bro.
Look,
I don't understand how that works.
Look, I can put it like this, bro. For one, right, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, right? To give an analogy, right? Say your wife, you married, say your wife makes something to eat. She's like, baby, taste this, have this taste. You say, that shit alright. How's she gonna take it? She'll be like, what you mean it's alright? She's gonna take the bad way. Now say she gives you something to eat, and you like, damn, baby, this shit alright. You said the same words in both instances, but they give off two completely different meanings. To bring that back to this, it'd be situations, right? Like all the niggas you just said who you criticized at times. Abdullah about patience, Tank about his work rate. I seen you speak about that. Sometimes you lose a little focus. You know things you criticize. Like you said, bam, staying too much in the pocket. To bring it to the Shakur, right? You will praise them, and then you will mention the things you criticizing as well. But it's the way you do it. You will mention it like, yeah, they got these flaws. But yeah, nigga, let me tell you about these pros, nigga. Fuck them cars. But then with Shakur, right, it's like, I'll give you those pros. Yeah, you did those pros. But nigga, look at these cars. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if that made sense. This shit probably sound crazy, but it's how you
it didn't sound crazy at all. I understand exactly what you're saying. I feel like I do it the same though. Of course, I'm gonna be more excited when I'm talking about somebody I rock with, or somebody I don't rock with, but the message is the same, and I'm gonna give him the credit he deserves, bro. It ain't like vinegar coming out of my mouth, and it ain't really. If you go listen to me say it, like about his heart and grit, which is what I was most impressed with, bro. I give him big credit for that. Big credit for that. Bro. But what happened really happened. He really did get hit more. He really did show some holes from an explosive and athletic standpoint that I thought he didn't have. Like I thought he was way faster and way more explosive than that, bro. He looked like a very skilled fighter that got some athleticism issues, bro. To me, now, that's just my eye. That ain't me hating on him. That's just what I see, bro. That's it.
No, I seen him. He didn't look as fast as I thought he.
Yeah, Tank looked small in his last fight, bro. Look at Tank versus Frank Martin, and then look at Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Look look smaller, like bro. It's just like I'm just giving y'all my analysis, bro. And niggas, not you, but a lot of people just take it personal, bro. But I got somebody behind you, Zen. Let me see what T's talking about. I know he excited to talk about Shakur, bro.
For sure. I'm gonna come on the panel.
All right, shout out to my dog Zen. We got my dog Victor with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say Kerr hit and don't get hit. Talk is a fallacy. Shout out to my dog John Week. 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Kerr overrated. Tank K's hold him easily. Mason washes him. I got Tank, Mason, then Shakur. Top 3 in the division. What up, Teach?
What's going on, KO?
I'm chilling, bro. Congratulations. I know you're excited your boy got that dub.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. So
Talk to me. What's up?
Yeah, man. Shakur, man. Like, I mean, as I said, on other panels, he beat the most relentless pressure fighter at 135, man. He showed grit in that fight, even though he got punched in the face with that one shot. And he adapted the whole fight. Bro fought Zepeda fight. And yeah, I mean, he did all that. He came out on top, man. A lot of people are talking about the shots landed on Shakur, man. Obviously, I think other people mentioned it. If you're throwing that amount of punches, something is gonna land, right? But whatever landed wasn't too effective to the body, in my opinion. Zepeda did get some shots to the face, which I like because he kind of knocked Shakur's head back. But a lot of those body shots that people think landed, nah, that was all to the arms. That was all to, the shoulders or whatever. Even Oscar said that, man. That's the way Zepeda had to fight. He's gonna have to throw punches to the arms, the shoulders, the chest, and that's exactly what Zepeda did. But was it effective? No, none of that shit was effective. And that's why the percentages were so low. Shakur, man, he's such a perfectionist. He's like he got hit way too much, but an ordinary person looking at that fight with the 25% he landed, that's not a lot. But Shakur is such a perfectionist. He wants to do better than that. He knows he's capable of doing better than that. What else? What do I want to say? A lot of people had Zepeda winning that fight initially, like long before the fight started. People were saying Zepeda's style is all bad for Shakur. Zepeda's going to pressure Shakur. Some had Zepeda knocking out Shakur. Some people stuck to their guns, right? Some people still had Zepeda winning at the end. But what I didn't like was some people had Zepeda winning and then they backtracked. As soon as the fight got closer, they were saying, okay, Shakur's gonna win this fight. But if he doesn't knock Zepeda out, if he doesn't look good, it's like they're not gonna give him credit. So now when Shakur did what he did in a very good way, they still don't want to give him credit. And that's what I'm kind of upset about. I give my Discord buddies, a good talking to. Still my guys, but I had to give them a talking to about that.
You gave him a talking to, T.
Yeah.
They won't give him his credit, bro.
Yeah, they won't give him his credit. Also, a lot of people are hating on Shakur because the media is giving him credit for this fight. We hear how Shakur looks like Floyd. We hear how Shakur is on the pound for pound list. We hear how a lot of people now, and this is a lot of boxers, commentators, and analysts, have Shakur the top guy at 135. So when they hear this, man, they're getting angry. They're getting very angry, and so that's where the Shakur hate comes in.
I mean, if you're angry about it, I say make your own list. For me, I don't think that puts him top guy in the weight class. I think it's Tank Abdullah than him, and I stand on that. But he has an opportunity to prove me wrong. Hopefully we can get these fights going since he said he'll do anything he can to make the Tank fight happen. But I mean, he gonna get his flowers right now. He's the one that fought most recently. You know how this shit go, Teach. You've been a boxing fan for a long time. He the one that fought the most recently. He getting the flowers right now. And then if Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight, whoever win that fight, all of a sudden they're going to be the number one person in the weight class, bro. Abdullah Mason fights in November. All of a sudden people going to be like, oh, Abdullah, if he stops Sam Notes, he steps on Sam Notes, oh, can't nobody beat Abdullah. That's how this shit go, man. Everybody going to have their opinions. Now, the only thing I am steadfast on that I don't like, it don't make me angry. I just think it's ridiculous. Putting Shakur Stevenson on the pound for pound list over David Benavidez is crazy to me. I think they should have found somebody else to replace. That's a bad replacement. That's a bad replacement. Take Kenshiro Taraji off that bitch or something. But you can't replace Shakur with David Benavidez because that's wild, bro. That's wild. He don't deserve to be over David. But other than that, bro, give him his grams. He showed a lot of great grit, a lot of great heart, and I stand on what I said, bro. He's not as athletic as I thought he was. William Zepeda showed me that if he fights better fighters, that his defense may not be as good as a lot of his fans thought it was, but I'm open to be proven wrong. So line the fights up, set them up, and let's see what happens, bro. But he deserves some flowers at least for a week, bro. You know what I'm saying? He did good, but people gonna say what they're gonna say, bro, and have their opinions, man.
And to your point on the pound for pound list, I do agree that Benavidez should be on there. Like, to me, he's like one of the ones who's just moving right. And he's just beating a lot of these guys like I had beating him. So he deserves to be on there for sure. What else did I want to say?
Go ahead, because I got somebody behind you. Go ahead.
Let's go back to some of the talking points that we've been had. And this is
Go ahead.
outside of boxing, and this is some of the hate that I want to bring up. Now, I'm going to mention this because I feel like some people are hating. Doesn't mean I don't rock with them. Like, you could have your opinion. So like a lot of people, man, they're saying Shakur's boring to watch, right? Like, he's not the superstar like he's talking, right? And meaning to say that the way he talks is not the way he fights.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm one of those people.
yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, he hasn't beaten anybody, right? That point has being brought up. He ducks fights. The biggest talking point we ever had about Shakur ducking, was his tank stuff.
Yep.
Obviously, people say Shakur doesn't sell pay-per-view tickets and all that stuff. He doesn't sell out arenas and all that stuff.
Okay. Is that hate or is that true?
Yeah. And Shakur like talks down, to other boxers, right? Now, my thing
He's
about
supposed to do that. He's supposed to do that. But some of the stuff you said, we can say is hate. Some of the stuff, the truth can't be hate. Yeah. Go ahead and get your bars.
My thing about hating, right? If people are gonna keep bringing this topic up over and over and over and over again, that's part of hating. Now, everybody knows, right? Man, Rolly Romero is like one of the guys that I like, and he hates Shakur. Even though he hates Shakur, I kind of rock with him, right? And a lot of the talking points that I mentioned just now, Rolly has those same talking points. Mm-hmm. So if Rolly is a hater, everybody else is a hater.
Nah, here's the thing though, bro. Like, in all seriousness, Shakur Stevenson is fighting on undercards, bro, and he's not selling out arenas. Pointing that out is not hate, bro. He's not the star that he claims that he is. So that's not hate. That's just the truth. As far as the Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson situation, Shakur said he's gonna do everything he can to make the Tank Davis fight. We'll see if that remains to be true or not true. But then he turned around and said he want to talk to Tank Davis on the phone. So is he doing everything he can to make the fight, or is he putting the roadblock? Like, why Tank the only person you ever tried to make a fight with that you got to talk on the phone with, bro? This is not people hating. These are valid questions that people have of him right now. As far as calling him a boring fighter, bro, he fought boring in a lot of fights. This fight wasn't one of those. So salute for that. But so far, it's the exception, not the rule. That's not hate. The Artem fight was boring. The Edwin fight was boring. This fight was not boring. He hasn't looked as good at 135 as he did at 130, 126. He looked bigger. He looked stronger. He looked faster. He don't look as fast. He don't look as strong. His punches are still slapping over. He did get hit a whole lot, bro. Pointing these things out is not hate. He got hit with more jabs in this fight than he get hit with total punches in other fights, bro. Like, people keep talking about the power shots landed by Shakur over Zepeda, but go look at the jab stats, bro. The jab was working for Zepeda. He had a tough fight, and it's cool. He overcame it. He won, clearly won, in my opinion, and he did his thing. But I think y'all calling some shit hate when it's just the truth, bro. A lot of that stuff that you calling hate is the truth, man.
So I think a good amount of people would say that they didn't expect Shakur to fight that way. I mean, I didn't expect Shakur to fight that way when I saw it. Like, I thought he was gonna, move a bit more, but he stood in the pocket, and obviously he's gonna take some of those punches since he didn't move anywhere. I wanted to mention something else. Yeah. That's about it. I'll let you continue with the show. I'll just end it with this, man. I'll just end it with this. Shakur had a spectacular performance, and man, right now he's just kind of shoulder rolling all the hate. So y'all can't touch him.
All right, man. Peace. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Teach. Big Dog Willie is now up here, but shout out to Teach. We got Kiro Black with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says people comparing Shakur to Floyd. Y'all know Floyd would have stopped Zepeda. Y'all must have forgot Floyd was a knockout artist at 135. Big Dog Willie, what's up?
So you get my text?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I want you to. I'll come back to you. I want you to read my text, not out loud, but to yourself. I'll come back to you.
Nah, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you got to say. Give me a second, because I don't have your number saved in my phone. Hold on. 206 area code. Is this you?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, let me say your number, bro.
You don't have to read it, but because to
No,
you
I'm not gonna
personally.
read it out loud. I'm just saving your number so I can know. Thought I had it saved. You call
Yeah.
me. All right, go ahead and cook, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, only thing I want to say is this. I think you came. I think where I was kind of irritated with you on Sunday or just afterward was I didn't. You said that you're gonna give him his props, and what I meant by his prop, like I think it was everything. Like, yeah, he did this, but he did this, but he did this, but, and it was kept on. It wasn't like, how can I say it? It wasn't consistent by what you said that you were gonna do before the fight. I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him that. I think that was the main thing I was kind of irritated about with you. That's why I said what I said.
So let me ask you this. Bro. So the fight happened. Are we not supposed to analyze the fight, bro?
It was.
Like, am I supposed
Go ahead.
Are we just supposed to get in here and say, yo, he showed great heart, he showed great determination, he stayed in the pocket more, and he fought a great fight, and he ended up winning the fight. Salute to Shakur Stevenson, and just be quiet. That's the only way that you can give him his credit, bro. Like, giving somebody credit to me, big dog, really don't mean that I'm gonna blindly ignore what happened in the fight, and because doing that means I'm discrediting William Zepeda. Seems like I'm supposed to act like William Zepeda did nothing, like he did nothing in the fight, bro.
Nobody said he didn't do nothing.
Shakur Stevenson said he put in work. Shakur Stevenson said.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish so I can.
So that's what I'm not understanding, bro. Yes, I'm gonna like. Is it the transition? Is it the word but? Would you like me to use another word, bro? Like, okay, let me say the good stuff, but I gotta get to the other stuff too. So do you not like the word but? Should I say also? Should I say this happened too?
There's more criticism. There's more criticism than what you. So I'm here saying what you said before the fight. I'll give him all his props, and I would not. Okay, go ahead. Just go ahead. Finish what you got to say.
I gave him all his props. I'm done, really. I gave him all. Like, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding.
It was more criticism.
I gave him all his props. But here go this word.
It was more criticism. It was more criticism than anything. It was more criticism than anything. In my opinion, it was. It sounded like it was. But another thing I wanted to say is the lack of, you said, the defense. Now, I think you judge fighters on what you like, not but what it is. And I think you judge fighters on power punches, people who knockout artists. I don't think you judge fighters from every aspect. And when I say that, you consistently like, well, he didn't get a knockout. Oh, he didn't do this. It's always about power and knocking somebody out. And there's way more to boxing than that. And you know that.
So you've never heard me talk about the difference in defense when you just step back and step out of range, or versus you rolling with shots, parrying shots, catching people in between shots, pulling and countering, slipping and ripping, working.
Did he not do that? Did he not do this in this fight?
He did it. He did it in this fight. Yes. And he gets credit for that. Yes. But I don't just talk about power, but name one fight fan who doesn't judge stuff off of what they like, bro. Name one content creator.
We
all judge stuff off of what we like, bro.
That skews your argument because you're not looking at the whole picture.
How am I not looking at the whole picture? You literally got a problem with me looking at the whole picture. You got a problem. Now, if it sounds like it's more criticism than good stuff, maybe because it wasn't the greatest of performance as y'all think it was.
Well, maybe because you didn't think, maybe because you didn't see it. Because you didn't see it the way you liked it.
Though, right?
You didn't see it the way you liked it, though. You didn't like it the way you didn't see the fight that you liked it. You didn't look. You didn't look at it from a straight point.
No, there were more openings. There were more openings. He could have moved more early in the fight to not let Zepeda get a rhythm, then step to him later in the fight. He could have used more check right hooks. He could work on turning his punches over and not slapping with his shot. He could have worked his jab more. He could have tried to counter over the top of Zepeda's jab more, but he probably didn't want to because when he tried to do it one time, Zepeda knocked him to the ropes and what should have been a knockdown. So maybe that's
Should
why
have
he
been
didn't
knocked
try
down.
to counter over
That's
jab.
another one, but that's okay. That's another
But
one.
I guess I'm hating. I guess I'm hating though. I guess I'm hating
Man,
though, right?
I heard the
Like
whole knock. I
I
don't
don't
even want to get into
understand how
that. I don't want
people
to
do
get
that,
into that
bro.
knockdown stuff because that was just nuts. But to me, it sounded like
And here's the
you
crazy
guys are
thing.
looking
Here's the
for a
crazy
reason,
thing too.
huh?
Here's the crazy thing too. I gave him the crazy thing too is I graded him a 7 or 8 out of 10. You know what he gave his performance? A
I don't
7
care
or
what
8 out of 10.
I don't care. Okay,
He's grading himself and he's looking at himself the same way I'm looking at him. But y'all are saying I'm hating on him, bro. This is
but you've been
hilarious,
using
bro.
that. You've been using that excuse. You've been using that excuse. Of course, you got upset that you got hit too much, but that wasn't his. That's not how he fights all the time. He went up there with a high value fighter.
I can't
Let me
analyze the
finish.
fight based on how he usually fights, bro.
Let me finish. He went in there. He went up there. He fought Zepeda's fight against him. He's not fighting like he used to fight. And that's boxing IQ to me. Now, I don't want to use Tank as an excuse, but Tank don't win fights unless he knock him out. If you want, that's when you win a fight, 12 rounds, whatever rounds, with a Roach? That's why it was a draw, because he didn't knock him out. If you're gonna bank on that all the time,
So I should base my analysis of his fight with Zepeda based on how he fought other fights, or should I judge it based off of that fight? So basically, because I judge it based off of that fight, I didn't take into account
hold
how he
on.
did the
I
other.
got it.
What are you talking about, bro?
KO, hold on. I got a call from somebody important. Hold on.
All right, bro. I got somebody behind you anyway, fam. Shout out to Big Dog Wood. Y'all are wild to me, bro. This is crazy. Salute to y'all, but y'all love Shakur, boy. Shout out to Kiro Black with the 5 piece in the super chat. Says another question. What about Shakur's performance was special to y'all? I don't know, bro. I didn't see special. I saw a good performance, gritty, heart, some good counter punching, some good ring IQ to take over the fight later in the fight. But I saw a lot of holes there, bro. This is crazy, dog. Tunnel vision with the 5 piece in the super chat. Shakur's the one who keeps talking about knocking people out, and I guess he is a hater for downplaying Tank's performances after every fight. We got Jalen James with the 5 piece, no biscuit in super chat. You kind of did the butt to Dev when fighting Norman, LOL. Haney versus Norman is a good fight, but Dev was pressured, so I can agree with Big Dog Willie. So y'all don't like to hear the whole story. Like, this is what I'm saying with you niggas, bro. Like, oh my God, y'all are so annoying right now, bro. Bill Haney did call Tay Jones, bro. He's caught on camera. But since he tried to get out the fight and Brian Norman Sr. exposed him, after the fight got made, I'm supposed to sweep the shit under the rug and act like it didn't happen. Fight got made, fuck it. Devin Haney fans don't do that for Loma. Y'all still ain't stopped talking about Loma ducking the man when he took the franchise belt, bro. Y'all still ain't stopped talking about it. Even though Loma made the fight. But when Devin make a fight after some fugazi business by his daddy, people supposed to stop talking about what his daddy did. Y'all are crazy, bro. I think y'all trolling me for real. Y'all know y'all trolling on KO. It's okay. I got love for y'all, bro. Y'all bugging, dog. Drink more water with it. Y'all going and like niggas say I'm going outside. Y'all gonna watch this. Y'all are gonna watch this playback, bro. Y'all are gonna be like, damn, like we really going outside. Like KO is really exposing the fuck out of us tonight, bro. Y'all really looking bad, bro. Tank fans didn't even do this shit after a draw. Look how you niggas behaving after a win. Look, bro, like after a draw, with all the controversy that Tank Davis got going on, with what he had going on with Lamont Rocha, stuff he dealing with outside of the sport of boxing right now. Look how y'all is acting off of a win right now, bro. Yeah, this is crazy. Shout out to Drink More Water with the 5 piece in the super chat. He said he did what he's supposed to do. Nothing special. Didn't get the KO, so no credit. Sugar Ray Robinson, stop. Solid W, nothing more. I think I missed. Did I see my dog? I think I saw Right Side in here. Right Side, what's up, bro? Shout out to our dog GM with the member being a member for 5 months. He say, you skipping on the glaze, KO. Oil him up. I will never, bro. We got no more sleepwalking with the 2 piece and soup chat. Your patience is at an all-time high, man. I'm laughing at this shit. Is funny, bro. Like, this is crazy. We got John Wick, dog, with the 2 piece and super chat. Says special is Floyd versus Gotti. Kurt Zepeda was I. Dean, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Yeah, they were saying a bunch of nonsense, but KO, I came up here to talk to you about something else when it comes to Shakur.
We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, bro.
The other Shakur fans, y'all was talking about he was going to get the stoppage and all of that. KO, you talking about William Zepeda going to win. Dean, I get to be a Shakur fan today because y'all get on my nerves so much, but I get to be a Shakur fan today. I told y'all he was going to fight like this. It happened exactly like I said. I know Shakur heard the outside noise, and I knew William Zepeda was just a little bit better than y'all was trying to give him credit for, talking about Shakur going to stop him and do all of this. But KO, you asked me, my brother, you said, Dean, why you think he just going to step on him, bro? And I told you, I think as the fight go on, Shakur going to neutralize all that shit, man. And he's just not skilled enough. I understand we ain't seen it, KO. I get it, brother. But I just had a feeling. I just had a little feeling. Y'all know Dean, I get them feelings sometimes. I just had a little feeling that Shakur heard what everybody said, and his pride would kick in. And that probably was the best thing that happened to him. Now, you know, so, and then to go just on this 2 down, okay, yo, I'm trying to see if you'll come across the board with me now. Do you think Shakur Stevenson special now?
No. No, I don't.
So, KO, you don't think now, after we done seen him with Zepeda, with De Los Santos, B fighters, me and you agree, they B plus fighters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't care if it's what you think about Shakur as much when it comes to that. But the reason why I say Shakur Stevenson is special, because KO, the only 2 fighters you think could beat him that's in his weight class is special fighters. So I don't know what to do with that, KO. If he's better than the B plus guys, that's the really good guys. And we only think that the special guys can beat him. And we think he got a chance to beat the special guys as well. Don't that kind of mean he's special?
Nah, here's why, bro. Error.
Talk to me.
Error. This era is not. I've been watching boxing a long time, bro. This era is not as good as the eras that I grew up on or that we grew up on watching. I don't know if you. I'm 39. I don't know how old you are, bro. So that, like, when I say special, bro, I'm talking like, yeah, I think Tank and Abdullah, they got a chance to be special from a talent perspective. They got a lot more they got to accomplish. But when I'm thinking special, bro, I'm thinking you talking Floyd Mayweather. I'm thinking you talking Ray Leonard. I'm thinking you talking like Lennox Lewis, bro. Roy Jones in his prime. What Andre Ward was able to display, dog. Guys like that, bro. Like I don't see that, fam.
So let me ask you this. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
It's cool. Like so when I think special, I'm talking about like all time, not just for this era. Like Bud Crawford is a special fighter, bro. I don't like Canelo Alvarez at all. That man's a special fighter, bro. Monster Inoue is proven to be a special fighter, right? Like he's not showing me special. He shows me he's a very good defensive fighter. Got a pretty good ring IQ. You know what I mean? Like he showed some grit, more heart and dog than I thought he had. But I think if you talking special, nah, bro, I can't go there. I can't go special just yet. Now he beat Tank Davis. He beat Abdullah Mason. He get up there to 140. He beat Team Alifu Telefimu. All right, now we can have a conversation. We can talk about that. But with Zepeda and Artem and Padley and Yoshino and Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez, like, nah, man. And then you're not even stepping on them, bro. Like we compare him to niggas that stepping on them dudes, bro. Put
Now,
Valdez
KO,
in
I
front.
agree. I
Like
agree.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I agree with me and you both. We like similar fighters, so I agree when it comes to that. But KO, I'm trying to change your perspective on the thing. I hear that part, but they still will have to go in there and beat that guy, and they will have to put on a special performance to beat that guy. They can't put it like this. KO, Tank can't fight Shakur Stevenson like he did Lamont Roach, or he loses. Simple as that. As great
Yeah,
as I think he is, he
but
loses to Shakur if he fights that way.
but if he shows up like he showed up with Frank, then what?
Oh, if he show up like you show with Frank, you know what I think. But
If
that
he
don't
shows
take
up,
away.
if he shows up and he puts his high guard on and he just say, "I'll let you hit me, bro," like he did Leo Santa Cruz, then what?
All right, from a different perspective, right? Tommy Hearns lost to Marvin Hagler. It doesn't mean that I still don't think Tommy Hearns is special.
He
So
also
what I'm
stepped
trying,
on the
what I'm trying,
lightweight of all time and Roberto Duran, bro. He also
well,
had
what,
classic fights with Ray Leonard. Like he's also an 8 division champion, bro. Like
well,
that's what I'm
Shakur's
saying. Like,
career not over, so I'm still putting it in because if I'm projecting 10, 15, 10, 12, 13 years from now, I think
and
Shakur will accomplish a lot
this not me
by that
being
time.
unfair to him. Like niggas gotta earn that shit. I didn't call Bud Crawford special to what he did to Earl Spence, bro.
But then can we
Like,
call Gervonta Davis special? If
yeah,
we,
you can say he's like you think he's like I said he's a special talent, and I thought that about Abdullah Mason. But what I also say, I said they both got a lot to prove though. They got to
okay,
go. They got some stuff they got to prove.
okay,
To me, they pop out in my eyes way more than Shakur do though.
me too.
Which is why I got them beating him. But I think I can't say no fighter from this era is special. I need to see these dudes fight Team Alifu. I need to see them fight each other, bro. I need to see what they look like against Super L. Are you gonna get in there with Hitchens? Like I need to see what this 135, 140 cracking. Like I need to see how Tank bounced back from the month, bro. Like it's a lot of shit I gotta see before I put that special jacket on. Because when we talking special, we talking about the creme de la creme, bro. It's a lot of very good fighters. It's a lot of great fighters. Special fighters, them niggas few and far between, bro. That's the creme de la creme. That's the top shelf of this shit. Like you want to be top shelf, especially in this era where it's kind of watered down a little bit. You gotta run through some niggas, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say this, KO. I agree with that. I'm not even disagreeing from that perspective because I actually agree wholeheartedly on that. What I'm saying to you is name the best lightweights ever. Even if Tank hasn't done it now, I know none of them gets in there and just whoop Gervonta Davis' ass. And I truly believe Gervonta and Abdullah beats a lot of the greatest lightweights ever. I feel the same way. I feel the same way when it comes to
Roberto Duran and lightweight. That's a tough fight for Tank, dog.
No, listen, that's a tough fight.
I love Tank, man.
That's a tough fight.
That's
a tough fight. But I seen Roberto Duran. I've watched his game. He has a lot of flaws that I think of when it comes to the younger guys and now with the training and things like that. Like I said, I think Roberto Duran will have a lot of problems dealing with Gervonta Davis' explosion and being there and not being there. And I'm not about to throw 1,000 punches with you like everybody else does. No, I'm gonna let you make mistakes. And I think Roberto Duran would make a few mistakes against Gervonta, against Shakur Stevenson, against Abdullah as well. See, what I'm saying is, I think even those guys that were special, the Shane Mosleys, Zab Judas, people like that, they are going. I can't just definitively say they beat Gervonta Davis. They beat Shakur Stevenson. They beat Abdullah Mason. I just think that highly of them. Could they? Yes. But the fact that I think that they could, that I can't just definitively say Roberto Duran whooped Shakur Stevenson's ass. But anybody else that's a B-level fighter, you wouldn't dare say that about. So that's what I mean, KO. If they not there, it's coming around. So I'm saying those fighters, I just put them in that category because I think it'll take a special fighter to beat them at minimum. A very good fighter couldn't do it. I don't think a TO could beat any of those guys, Richardson, and these individuals. I don't think they got a chance with either one of those guys. That's just me, KO. I'll just leave it there, bro. But I just wanted to
Yeah,
come mess with
I
you a
think
little bit.
I think Durant is a tall task for any of these dudes,
For sure.
and these
For
guys
sure.
don't have it. They don't have the advantage of their careers being done, bro. Like his career is already done, so we know what
Yeah.
he accomplished. And you know, while you're in it, it's hard to call you special while you're in the middle of it. We talking about two fighters in the middle, smack dab in the middle of their prime, bro.
I'm
So
just projecting, KO. That's all. That's how
yeah,
I feel. I'm just projecting. That's all.
no, I'm with you. I get it, but that's to answer your question because you came with is Shakur special. Nah, I gotta see what you do in the ring with somebody like Tank. I gotta see you in there with Abdullah. I gotta see you in there with Team Alifu. I gotta see a lot more before I say you special. The Zepeda win is a good win, bro. It's a very good win for him. He deserves all the credit in the world. He showed grit, he showed heart. He did what I thought he couldn't do, so you gotta give him credit for that. But does that put him on special? Nah, bro. I can't go there because you show you special by fighting other fighters that we think are special and showing us that they not really like that. And until he does that, bro, I'm
All right.
very
Now,
good
what
though.
about
Very
David
good.
Benavidez? Because we think he's special, but he ain't fought nobody special yet.
I think
think
he's
David
special,
Morrell's special.
but I think he's special, but again, I need to see him. I need to see him
Okay.
step on
Oh,
the
you
ball.
consistent on that? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I
Cool.
need to see him step on the ball. Like the Morrell win was a damn good win, but I want to see that Canelo work. I want to see the Bivol work. I'm not comfortable saying people special till they almost over. Like I'm comfortable saying Alexander Usyk special as fuck, right? I'm comfortable saying that Terrence Crawford is a special fighter. Canelo proved to be a special fighter. We talking about guys who've been undisputed in multiple weight classes, multiple division champions. They had their big moment. Canelo then had some big fights. Bud had his moment with Earl. Usyk had his moment at cruiserweight and at heavyweight. And he proved it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can say that about them.
No,
we ain't even seen the fights we need to see from Tank and Shakur and Abdullah yet to start going at special talent. Hell yeah, that talent's special. Special fighter, that's what you've already done. And you can't say they special fighters yet until they actually go in there and do it, bro.
Okay. All right, Kay, I'm gonna let you continue with the show. I just wanted to come mess with you a little bit.
I'm about to open up the panel, bro.
All right, say no more. I'll stay up here. All right.
Yeah, for sure. All right, panel's open, y'all. I'm about to drop a fresh link in there so everybody that comes through knows that it's open. For those y'all that's already in the building, know the panel is now open. Give me 1 second, and we'll go, and everybody can open. Joseph, what's up, man? You feel free to chime in, Joseph. Feel free to talk your shit, man. I'm opening up the panel.
For the shit you said about Brian Norman, man, and the Loma comparison, that's a terrible comparison because it took a week and a half to make the Norman fight, and it took years to make the Loma fight. Like, he obviously ducked.
Did it happen, bro?
No.
Did Bill Haney have that phone call, bro?
That's he say, she say. We'll never know what fully said on that call.
I'm not about to rehab this. Like, I'm not about to redo this shit with you. We're not gonna make the show. We're not making the show about Devin Haney, dog.
No, that's the only point I wanted to hit you on.
He's trolling, KO. You can hear it in his voice. He's trolling.
That shit happened. I'm going and guess what? Y'all heard it for like a couple of days, and now I'm letting y'all live. I'm gonna stop letting y'all live if y'all can't just respect the fact that I'm gonna talk about the whole story. Like, I'm gonna talk about the whole story with everything, bro. I'm not gonna leave shit out just because it makes people comfortable.
But it ain't no but with that. That's my only point. Because it took a week and a half to make the fight. That's it.
Yo, y'all killing. Hey, y'all gotta stop on Shakur, all right? That's enough. I can think what I want to think, y'all. And at the end of the day, when Tank and Abdullah and Shakur go down as first ballot Hall of Famers, multi-division champs, and we having those somebody background crazy. And we having those conversations anyway, 10, 15 years from now, I'm going to get up here and say, right again. That's all. Don't worry about it, y'all. I was the only one that was right about how this fight was going to turn out, by the way.
No, Dean. No, you wasn't.
No, you ain't.
That's how it was. Y'all was saying he going to stop.
Nah, hey, Dan, listen, I said Shakur going to start that fight on the front foot because he got no choice but to do
Hold on.
so.
Let KO talk.
Hold on, where's all you niggas at with my push-ups, bro?
That was Rich up there. I think it was Rich, man.
Where all y'all niggas at with my push-ups, fam?
Yeah, that was rich.
Hold on. Who owe you push-ups? Who
Everybody,
owe
I met like 3 or 4 niggas that Shakur was not gonna stop no
He
goddamn
did.
payday. Only one nigga paid me, bro.
I wouldn't have bet that.
He
I would
did
have
bet
never
that.
bet that. I would have
Where
never
they
bet
Hey,
at? I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's
he
Shout
a
out
definitely
fact.
did.
shout out to Chris with the 2-piece super chat. What 135er has the best win at 135 so far? Between who, Chris? Give me some more details, bro. You ain't gotta drop no you ain't gotta drop no super chat. Just between who, bro? Just put it in the comment. I'll catch it.
Tank. He probably talking about
I think that's
that.
what he means.
The best current win at 135 right now is clearly Shakur beating Zepeda.
Yep.
That's the best win.
He was number 1 across all section and bodies. That's the best.
Hold on, real quick.
I don't believe that.
Hold on, real quick, KO.
Mhm.
You know boxing, and I always tell you, you know it better than I know it. I think I know boxing a little bit, but hey, y'all smarter than me. You telling me that Shakur beating Zepeda isn't the best win in the division right now?
Hell no,
I'm
man.
not.
Y'all niggas is
No,
tripping.
I'm not.
no way.
Then what is it? Then what is it?
So we
Who
can
is the
let
win?
a flat-footed Mexican be somebody's best win.
No.
I happen to believe that Frank Martin is a better fighter than William Zepeda.
So you think Frank Martin?
He won. He
All right.
with
won Holly
poor
West Coast.
punch
If you would
placement, with
hold
soft
on.
punches
Oh
and
my
poor
God.
punch. All them punches was poor punch placement, soft punches. Give me a break.
Can I
And
say
he was
this?
doing a lot of slapping too.
Can I say this, y'all? When it
Y'all
comes to
got
Frank
y'all
Yeah,
Martin,
think
that
Zepeda's a better
motherfucker ain't
win?
hitting nothing.
Do y'all think
before
Zepeda's a better win than Ryan Garcia?
no,
No.
That wasn't at
hell no.
135. So
Okay, you're gonna hit me with
move
the
on.
catchweight, so we can't count
Well,
that.
Yeah,
I,
move
well,
on.
well, well, let's go
Move
to
on.
Frank
You
Y'all think
trying
Martin.
it's
to
Let,
better
say
than
he slick?
y'all think it's a
Win,
better
win.
Frank
win
Martin, man.
y'all think it's a better win than Frank Martin?
I
Yes.
do.
Nah,
I do.
no,
Yes.
No.
Y'all don't give Tank
no,
no credit for
Yeah.
none of the
hell
flat-foot
no.
Mexicans that he beat.
What about Pitbull Cruz
can,
and
can
Rolly?
I
When
say
they
this, y'all,
didn't
to
they
the Frank
become
Martin
champions?
thing? I
They
want
They
to
beat
ask
sure
y'all a
everybody across
question.
did.
the board.
Hold on, y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. Williams Zepeda, because we know Frank Martin got knocked out by Gervonta Davis. But I
Mm-hmm.
also think Williams Zepeda gets knocked out by Gervonta Davis the same way. So let's put the
He
knockout to
definitely
the side.
does.
Hold on. Let's put the knockout to the side, right? Frank Martin looked better against Tank before he got knocked out than Williams Zepeda looked against Shakur. So I'm just saying, Frank Martin
Not
looked at
to KO
he
eyes.
looked at
Not to KO eyes.
I don't know. That's a
Not to
hard
Frank
KO
call,
eyes.
Frank
Dean.
Martin
That's a
literally
hard
That's
won the
call,
that's
first
Nah,
Dean.
Frank.
three.
nah,
That's a hard
nah.
call,
Y'all,
That's
Dean.
true. That's
Hold
real
on.
shit.
Y'all, when I
What I'm
watched the
trying to
fight, when I
understand
was
is
watching the fight, Frank Martin won like the first 3 rounds. That was the first fight where that myth that y'all be talking about
He
Tank be
won it.
losing early.
Hey,
Hold
Dean.
on, Victor,
Hey,
hold on.
Dean.
Tank,
Wait a minute. Hold up,
Frank won
Dean.
the
Hold
first
up,
round,
Dean.
first half of the
No,
fight.
nigga, you talking wild, nigga.
Man, y'all
No,
Hold
that's
on,
man,
man.
wild
This is what
shit,
I'm
Dean.
saying,
Hey,
bro.
look at
get some
here.
water.
Hey,
KO,
wait a minute.
water,
Hold up.
man.
Victor,
Get some
let him
water.
finish and then you can
Get some
respond to
water,
him, bro.
brother.
Don't cut him
Get some
off, man.
water.
Go
Thing
ahead,
to
Man,
take.
y'all
Frank Martin
niggas,
didn't do a damn thing to.
Victor, hold on, bro. I just put your microphone on mute, Victor. Let Dean finish, and then it's on you, bro. Let Dean finish, and then you got it, Victor. Go ahead,
We
Dean.
all watched the fight.
let me go after Vic,
We
KO.
all watched the fight when Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis. The first 3 rounds, Frank Martin he was winning the fight. That was clear. I don't think there's no argument there that that's what was going on. Tank wound up knocking him out. But Frank Martin looked it very good up until that point. So I can't just definitively say that Williams Zepeda beat Frank Martin because I don't think that that's true either. So I don't know what to do with that right there. That's all I'm saying. Last time we seen
Go
Frank
ahead, Victor.
Martin, we seen Williams Zepeda. I can't say that Williams Zepeda looked that much better than Frank. I can't say that because I think the same result happens to the man if he fights Gervonta Davis.
Go ahead, Victor.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
You go,
Hold
yeah.
up, Dean. That was quirky what you just said, my brother. As much as I admire and love you, but that was quirky. Listen here. You're talking about you can't say that Zepeda looked as good as Frank Martin because you don't know how the results are going to be. That's not the way it works. Who looked better against who? And I'm telling you that Zepeda looked better against Shakur because he punched that nigga more than one time, knocked that nigga's head back, and he almost knocked him on the motherfucking ground. If it wasn't for them motherfucking ropes, that nigga would have been on the goddamn ground. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. This is a side note. Shakur ain't got no feet because they say that was a jab. Right? No, this is the truth. The nigga ain't got no feet because you remember when De Los Santos had that nigga up against the ropes and Shakur ducked up under him and he tried to run the other way and he almost tripped over his own 2 feet. So the nigga really ain't got good feet. But
What?
what I'm saying is that nigga hit Shakur. Shakur almost went down. He sat on them ropes. He sat on them ropes. Frank Martin, they never had Tank in that position at all through that whole motherfucking fight.
Hey,
So
wait.
Zepeda looked better than he with Shakur than Frank Martin looked with Tank. That's a fact.
Vic, you
Wait.
let
Hey,
Shakur fans
And by
tell
the
it. They
way,
said
to finish up, to
Zepeda
can I
only
say
won
anybody,
Hold on,
2
hold on,
something?
y'all.
rounds.
He's not done. He's not done. Let
10-2.
him finish.
Nigga only won
He's
2
not done.
rounds.
He's
They
not
say
done.
Zepeda only won 2 rounds. Frank won the first 3. Vic. They saying Zepeda. You got Blunt Sports coming up here saying Zepeda won 1 round. Won 1 round. I'm tripping, y'all. Ain't that what they said? It was 10-2.
hey, you know what? That's what. Hey, okay, listen.
The
That's
I
what
scorecard
a
listen to
that's
OG.
what
two
a
too.
core
That's what the
fan.
judges
That's
scorecard
what a
say
core
too.
fan is going to say. You know, there was somebody up on the panel earlier. There's somebody up on the panel said, "Go back and watch the fight." And I dare anybody to go back and watch that fight and not see Zepeda get more than 2 motherfucking rounds out of that fight. He punched
Facts.
on motherfucking core a whole goddamn lot. And I'm saying, I'm repeating myself, but I'm saying, and don't forget, he almost floored. You know what? When you aggressive, what do you call it? Effective aggression, right? Effective aggression and good punch placement and effective punch placement. So when you hit the motherfucker and you hit him solid and you hit him flush, you get a point for that. But if that also includes knocking that nigga off his motherfucking balance, you might get 1.5 to 2 points. So don't tell me that motherfucker looked better than Frank did, because Frank ain't, like I said, he ain't doing none of
27%.
that shit to take in that fucking fight.
Yeah.
None
Can
whatsoever.
can I
And
say
by the
something,
way,
please?
if a mother, hey, wait a minute, hit it.
27%.
And by the way, if a,
I thought you were done, Victor. Go ahead, Victor. I thought you were done, though.
hey, one last thing. One last thing. If anybody gets in the ring with Tank, I don't give a damn who it is, including Shakur. I don't give a damn. Put Matias in that motherfucker. If anybody gets in that ring and thinks that they're going to beat Tank by volume punches, volume alone, if I keep punching on this nigga, that'll get me the win, or that'll get his ass out of here. You better think about Leo Santa Cruz. You better think about Pedraza. Tank knows how to deal with motherfuckers that throw a whole lot of punches, like punching between them motherfuckers with some power. Think
Ryan
twice.
Garcia.
Shout
I
out
got
to
a
shout out.
question
I'm
now.
I'll
doing the
land it
best
there.
of always with the 5 piece in the
Okay.
super chat. What's good, KO? Supporting, stay cooking. Dean is also a chef. Yeah, my brother is chef. We got Jalen James with the 2 piece in the super chat. Says Frank struggled against Artem. We're going to pay 2 cents. Then I'm gonna let
So did
Enigma
Shakur to
and
knock him
Dondrick and
out. So did
Isaiah.
Shakur.
So, so
Y'all
what
let
I'm
me hear
trying
from
to
some of
what
the
I'm
y'all let me hear from some people that haven't spoke yet. Pay,
Can
go
I
ahead,
get a
Pay.
word in? Can I get a
Yeah,
word?
what
yeah.
I'm
Let
trying
me do
what
this. Let
I
me go Pay, 2 cents, then right side, then Enigma, then Dondrick, then Isaiah, bro. Go ahead, Pay.
what I'm what I'm trying to understand is who the fuck made Zepeda the gauging opponent for 135? Like, what the fuck has he done to make him that, like, this nigga? I'm really trying to get the understanding of, was it a good win on Shakur's record? Absolutely. But what the fuck made this nigga just this great ass fighter that motherfuckers gotta go through to become the top nigga at the division? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Please, can anybody answer that question, please?
What did
All I can
Frank
say,
do?
paid,
What did
is he
Frank
was
do?
#1 in all the sanctioning bodies. That's the far
So
as
that
I could
make him
go.
good?
And
When he
to his credit, he was somebody that was considered to be a tough style for Shakur Stevenson. But making Shakur #1 ain't nothing gonna make you #1
Yeah,
at lightweight
KO,
other than
you
going through
picked him.
Dante Davis. Like
Hey, I
that's
picked
that's
him too, but I
He should be
lost
that's
number
money
what
on
it
the
one.
is.
nigga.
You know what I mean?
No,
Hey, he the number
I
one
lost
fighter at
money on the nigga. I
Hold on.
135.
picked him
So
too,
because
but
I picked it, so let me get this straight. So because I picked Zepeda to beat Shakur, and I don't think it's highly of Shakur that makes Shakur number one because he beat Zepeda. When did I ever rank Zepeda over Tank Davis or Abdullah Mason?
Never.
that's what I'm trying to get the understanding
Like
of.
You
what are
ain't
Never.
y'all
never
talking
fought
about?
nobody like Zepeda that
But
was
that's
ranked
not the
across all the
question.
boards.
Hold on.
Have
But
they?
that has
That
nothing to
is the
do with it.
question. That is the question. I was just asked, should Shakur be like? I was asked, what does Zepeda do to make Shakur number one
He
in the
is number
lightweight
one.
division? How?
Check the
Says
rankings.
who?
The
I don't
rankings.
Says
care about
who?
rankings, bro. I got my own.
Man, nobody.
I don't give a fuck
Get
about
the
their
fuck
rankings.
out of here, bro.
Come on, fam. Like I got my own shit
Check the
over here.
ranking.
Check
Yeah,
the
I don't give a fuck
rankings.
about that shit, man. I
Well,
don't care
let's
about
check
that
the
shit. I got
rankings.
my own.
Devin ain't on that
And
motherfucker.
one last
Nah, don't do
Yeah,
thing.
that. Don't do
Shakur
that.
took
I'm
his
not been
spot.
talking about Devin,
You don't see
bro.
me mad at
Y'all
Devin.
let me go to these super chats and let me see what 2 cents talking about, and then I'm gonna go to the right
I had
side. We
one
got
last
two
thing
with the
though.
20 apiece. $20. Okay, I'll let you get it off, pay. $20 in the super chat. Bow. She said the best win in lightweight is Tank over Ryan. They try not to count that because that was a catch weight. Tank over Frank. They trying to act like Frank ain't shit. Shakur over Zepeda. Ryan was the most dangerous. Frank was the most skilled, and Zepeda was the most relentless. I pick Ryan over Frank, Ryan and Frank over Zepeda. All were ranked number one or number two. She be low key kind of cooking y'all from the comments. I ain't gonna.
Perfect tape.
That
Shout
is
out
at
to
I
140 though.
told
A1
That
That's
was
you.
5
perfect.
in the super chat says, "Hey OG, gonna get a hernia yelling like that." KO, make sure OG got his life alert chain on just in case. Victor, a young buck, man. Don't be doing Victor like that, man. Victor, you hear these niggas, man? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Go, two
do
cent, what's up?
bro. She be knowing her boxing for sure.
Hey, he said he
hey,
had something else to
Hold
hey,
on, let
say.
me get
hey,
this
you
last
know
point out
damn
too.
well.
Oh damn, he went on mute. Damn.
I was finna say,
Yeah,
and
go
another
ahead,
thing,
Pay.
how we comparing? How the fuck is we comparing Frank Martin and fucking Zepeda? Like those are two different fighting styles. So I'm trying to understand why is that being compared?
Because they was asking who the better win is at 135. That's why.
Yeah, who has the better
Oh,
win
okay,
between
okay.
Shakur and Tank is what they it's. But bro, that shit ain't gonna get solved until the motherfuckers fight each other. To
Yeah,
be real with
facts,
you.
facts. I agree.
But,
It
but
really don't even matter because that ain't gonna have shit to do on fight night
yeah.
on who gonna win.
True, dude.
I swear to God, Juan Francisco Estrada got a resume that's shitting on Jesse Ben Rodriguez's resume when they fought.
And got put the
Ben Rodriguez put that motherfucker in the dirt, nigga. Like
in
that
the
shit.
dirt. You
yeah,
hear
Try
Shakur
me?
might
shit,
10-2 Tank. That's what it's looking like now. He might 10-2 that nigga.
who
That's what
gonna
I
10 to
tend
think.
to?
who?
Man,
Tank.
shut up, bro.
10 to
Shit, I
who?
can't even get around the panel, bro. 2 cents, what's up, 2 cents?
What's up, y'all? I just got a few statements and a couple of questions. The first thing I want to say is, Shakur fans, y'all are really doing Shakur Stevenson a disservice right now. And the first thing y'all got to stop doing is comparing him to Floyd Mayweather, because it only continues to show that Shakur Stevenson doesn't have his own identity as a fighter. Oh, Shakur Stevenson hands hurt. Floyd Mayweather hands was hurt. Oh, Shakur Stevenson a runner. Y'all, they said Floyd Mayweather was a runner. Shakur Stevenson got his haircut. Floyd Mayweather be getting his haircut. Everything is Floyd, Floyd, Floyd. Y'all putting videos up. Like, stop doing that. And he tied to Terrence Crawford, and he got Andre Ward with him all the time. It's like he doesn't have his own identity as a
Clarissa
fighter.
Shields.
And you know what I'm saying? He got this whole clique and crew. And I'm like, golly, this man needs a ton of support, don't he?
When you
But
surround yourself with grace, you are great.
mm, and my second thing, and then what I wanted to say to Dean was, you just know when you see a special fighter. And I'm not saying that Shakur Stevenson is not a good fighter, and I'm not saying that he don't do special things in the ring, but you know when you see a special fighter. Now the issue may be, I need to understand if he's as special as I think he is based off what I see. But it's a constant question about Shakur Stevenson because he doesn't put himself in situations where he has to overcome anything. We got the Zepeda fight. People wanted to see him fight against that style, the come forward, the throwing a lot of punches. Okay, cool. He did the fight, he win. Nobody said Shakur Stevenson was gonna lose. Matter of fact, tons of people thought that he was gonna get a stoppage. So when people see the fight and they feel
KO
like
did.
hold on, but when
I'm
people
sorry.
see the fight, when people see the fight and Zepeda performed better than a lot of people thought, y'all want to sit on here and nitpick every single thing Shakur Stevenson did in the ring, and y'all don't do that with no other fighter. I never hear y'all come on here and like, oh, well, Shakur, Tank fought Frank. Y'all seen how he had the high guard and he was walking them down and he was hitting them with them body shots. Y'all don't do that. But y'all want to sit here and nitpick every single thing Shakur Stevenson did, even to the point where y'all saying this man was doing the rope-a-dope. And I'm like, how the hell
Talk
can
to
you
him,
how can you rope-a-dope and shoulder roll at the same damn time?
It's physically impossible.
And it's just ridiculous. Like the exaggerating y'all are doing, it's ridiculous. And y'all are really doing Shakur a disservice because it's making his fan base look insecure. Because y'all will not let people have their own opinions about Shakur Stevenson and how they feel. They hating, you attacking them. Can't nobody pick against Shakur Stevenson because he's the best fighter of all time. He Ali and Floyd Mayweather mixed together. Oh, he's Spartan scrapper, like all of this stuff. Let Shakur Stevenson have his own identity. Let people have their own opinions about Shakur Stevenson without attacking them and jumping on them. And let's move forward. My other thing, all y'all did was complain about Tank fighting footed Mexicans. Now we want to say Shakur Stevenson is the best fighter at 135 because he beat a pillow-fisted, flat-footed Mexican that was pretty much
Get him.
tailor-made for him to fight. And y'all acting like Shakur Stevenson
Talk to
ain't
him.
been trying to fight William Zepeda for the last 2 years, and William Zepeda been ducking him. Let's talk
Cause he
about
knew
it.
he was fooled. He
It
knew he
wasn't
was
like
fooled.
William Zepeda was just out here wrecking shit and they've been trying. No,
Y'all ain't
William
say he was
Zepeda
fooled
been
before
running
that.
from
I don't want to
Shakur
hear none of that.
Stevenson. They finally made the fight. Shakur Stevenson finally put on the entertaining fight. He finally showed he had a little dog in him. But when the fight was over, guess what he said? I ain't never fighting like that no more.
Fact.
Cause
So
why?
are
Like,
you are
he
you
make
are
it
you a
harder when he don't
dog
have
just because
to.
you do it one time? Are you a dog now for the rest of your career because you stood toe to toe with a flat-footed, pillow-fisted Mexican?
Yes. Who said talk your
I'm
Daddy
just
shit? Said he was
asking.
pillow fisted before the fight. I ain't hear nobody say that. And I was
No,
the
his
only one
fans was
saying it.
like,
I was
no,
the
because
only
people
one
were
saying
saying
it.
Zepeda got knockouts. Oh, he can't punch.
No,
He
y'all
was
was saying
fighting
he got
trash
knocked out.
cans. He was
Y'all
fighting
was saying he
trash
was
cans.
getting
That's
tested.
all y'all was saying. So stop
I
it.
said
Stop it.
Zepeda had pillow fish. Y'all talking about, oh, I don't know. Look at the stoppages. It was on plenty of panels when I
So
heard
why
y'all
you
say that.
switching it now, bro? You agree
I
with me
been say he
then.
had pillow fish,
So
but
you
y'all wasn't
agree with
believing
me.
it.
Thank you, Joseph.
No, you agree with me now.
I
Cause
never
Man,
y'all
said
just
that he
now
didn't
saying
have
it. This is
pillow fish.
new. This
Listen,
is
bro,
new.
I cannot confirm or deny. I think I'm probably one of the only people that picks the paper. So
No, I lost money on him, KO.
like y'all, like y'all say what y'all want. I don't think 2 Cents had the
Nah,
paper.
yeah, didn't. Only one that thought uh 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 Shakur was gonna win like that was Dean. Everybody else, oh, it's gonna be tough.
It
Dean the
was
only one
tough.
who called
it
it
was
gonna be the
tough. What the
spread
fuck
like
are you
me.
It
talking
was
about?
tough, bro.
Nah, the scorecard say
It was
otherwise.
tough.
It say
I
Man,
don't
easy
care
stop
about
look.
the
it.
That's what it
scorecard.
say.
Say, bro, I know how to score fights myself. I watch the fight myself, bro.
All my
Shakur said
scorecards be adding up with the
the
It
judges'
fight was
score.
tough.
was
You
tough.
know, it's gonna fight
It
like that.
was
Man,
tough.
y'all talking.
Right side, y'all let me go to my
Oh,
y'all let me go
fuck
to my
that,
dog.
man. Well, what about what happened in the
You
ring?
Kevin fan.
Y'all let me
Y'all
go to
carry
y'all let me go
on.
to my
Come on.
dog
Hey,
real
hey,
quick.
hey,
Hey
Hold up.
man, don't
hey.
cry. Let
Let me go
KO
to my
talk.
Oh, y'all
dog, bro.
out of
Let me go to
order.
my dog. Y'all out of order. Right side gonna put y'all ass back in order now. Shit.
Yo, Kale, can I say something after Brightside?
Hold.
I was gonna go to Dundry, bro. But yeah, if you gotta hurry up and get it off, you can. Then I'll go to Dundry. Go
Nah,
ahead.
I'll wait.
Yeah, cool. Let me go to Dundry and then I'll come to you. Then I'll go to my dog and nigga. Right side, what's up, fam?
Hey man, shout out to my brother KO, man.
Shout out to you, homie.
I'm trying to be in order, and I see the panel. The panel is all the way out of order. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. Look, Shakur did what he needed to do. At the end of the day, whether and I thought Williams Zepeda, I thought it would be a much tougher fight for Shakur than what it was. I thought that was an easy fight for him. Uh, I know my brother Cash, shout out to Cash Crypto in the building, man, and shout out to Alaska. Hey, that brother gonna tell me that Shakur got knocked down. I didn't see it that way. I said Cash, but knockout. I think you said that you thought it was a knockdown. I didn't see none of that. I didn't think.
Based on
I
the
don't think.
rules.
Well, if I can finish respectfully, I didn't see none of that. What I seen was Shakur put himself on the ropes at times, and he landed his shots and landed the more clean, effective shots. I thought the scorecards were a tad bit wide, but at the end of the day, I thought he won the fight. I thought he won it easily. And the thing is I hear the criticism, and my thing, you can't criticize an individual for going in and doing what everybody said he wasn't gonna do, right? He done been called a runner, all this other type of stuff, and then he sat right there in the pocket and exchanged with an individual. You could call Williams Zepeda pillow fisted if you want to. I ain't got no problem with it. He overwhelmed you with shots. He overwhelmed a lot of motherfuckers with shots. He couldn't do that, and he lost the fight against Shakur. I just don't understand. Man, at some point in time, as boxing fans, we got to take a step back and say, I understand what people are saying, but I got to give credit what credit is due. And in this situation, Shakur deserves all the credit in the world the way he won that fight. He fought a he.
Niggas giving
I
him
got hold
credit.
on.
Let me ask you. Let me
I
ask
got
you a
it. I got.
question, Doug.
Well, if go ahead, I can't eat.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
ask you a
Go ahead.
question, Doug.
Let me finish.
So how come people discredit Tank's Leo Santa Cruz win? It's almost kind of like the same situation.
No,
Facts.
so once again, I never
And I'm not saying
even
you
even
personally.
even
I'm just
even
saying the
even no,
logic.
but even then, I would tell for I'm like, wait a minute, Leo Santa Cruz, this man was world champion and fighter. He gonna let his hands go. Tank beat his ass. I ain't got no problem with it. I don't compare fights like that. That's not how I look at it. And so the way I look at it is when we're talking about Shakur Stevenson, the thing that he's been most criticized about is utilizing too much lateral movement in a fight. That's what he's criticized about. You know what I'm saying? And then he sit there in the pocket with an individual who's supposed to overwhelm you. He slow the work rate down, which the only way you slow work rate down is
He
by
did not slow
countering.
his work rate down.
I can't even finish my. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, dog, I got a question though, bro. How much, like, this is my issue with you niggas, bro. Like, how much pay you supposed to get a nigga, bro? We said good job, bro. He did what we thought the nigga couldn't
Hey,
do.
hey,
No,
hey,
be
hey, hey,
be
hey,
just as
hey,
Like,
loud.
Dub,
Be
these
just as
niggas
hey,
is
loud
Dub,
as the
hey, Dub.
disrespectful.
criticism.
Listen,
Be just as loud as the criticism. That's what y'all need to do.
What the man? You niggas is tripping, bro. Y'all
This is
niggas
ridiculous.
tripping, bro. Like, this shit really giving me gay vibes, bro.
Y'all won't even let me finish saying what I'm gonna say. Y'all won't even let me finish. But go ahead.
hey,
Go
wait a
ahead.
minute,
All right,
wait a
can I
minute,
speak?
hold up. Hey, hold up. Hey, wait a minute, hold up. Hey.
Hey, Victor, you behind. We hear you.
Mm.
And he on
Hey, let
that
me ask you
Obama
this.
phone. He on
You
that
said he
Obama
did what
phone.
he was supposed to do. Wasn't he supposed to? What he was supposed to do was step on the motherfucker. That's what everybody was saying. If Cole, you hear me?
Yeah, Victor, you
Can you
might have
hear
to
He
me?
on
come
the
back.
Obama phone.
Victor, you on delay. Victor, if
No,
you
I'm
can
not
hear
on
me,
the
Victor.
Obama phone. Can
Victor,
you hear
you on
me?
delay. You on delay, Victor. Go out and
Hello?
come back in. You on delay.
Hello.
Damn.
Yeah, I can hear you, Vic.
We can
That
hear
nigga
you,
on
Vic. Can you hear
Obama.
us?
Okay, Dean. I got you, Dean.
Yeah, he
Okay.
delayed. Yeah, he
I'm
delayed.
okay.
That's crazy.
Can I get?
Let
Can I
me
put my
say
bid
this
in,
though.
man? Can I put my bid in, man?
My guy Dondre, what's up, bro?
Man, I just came up here to say, in the words of Major Payne, pop y'all titty out his mouth and stop babying him. Y'all need to stop this shit. Jesus Christ, we don't got to see the fight the way y'all do. Y'all gonna neuter this little boy. He had a good fight.
Too late
Don't
for
mean
that.
he the best. Pop your titty out his mouth and stop babying him.
But
Let him be a man.
Y'all stop
I said none of
emasculating
that.
that man.
Hey
It's
man, y'all
crazy.
just
How you
need
It's
to
doing?
give
crazy. I
him
said
credit.
none of
That's
it, and
it.
y'all cut me off from the beginning. I ain't even get offended.
No,
I never said that. I
I
never
Well,
ain't
said
say
that.
I ain't say nothing about that. I just said pop your titty out your mouth. Now, if you feel any type of way about saying pop your titty out his mouth, you pop your titty out his mouth. That's all I'm saying.
hey, y'all, when we was talking about the best wins, I know the best win at 135. I forgot about this. Rolly Romero. Them niggas ain't
Come
fight
on now.
nobody who went on to be a champion afterwards.
Move on.
Rolly
Move on.
Romero. We
Move
not
on.
doing that. Give
Move
No,
on.
Rolly
and
some
then you
credit.
forget,
Since no
and then you forget Pitbull Cruz too.
Pitbull Cruz, we gotta give people credit. See, this is where
Cut it out.
this be my problem with you accolade niggas.
Cut it out.
Because actually, the best wins at 135, like if we looking at it for real, it'll be Pitbull and Rolly Romero.
No, it's not.
They
It's
went
not.
on to become champions
No.
afterwards.
What
Zepeda ain't never
about the
been a
time?
bro.
At the time, they
Zepeda
wasn't.
ain't never been a champion, Joseph. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I
he's
know.
highly ranked.
Hey,
That's all I
y'all
know,
hold on.
fam.
Can y'all hear me, bro?
Highly
Y'all hold on
ranked.
a second. Shout out
I
to
understand that he was highly ranked,
hold
but
on.
that shit don't mean nothing if he ain't
Hold
got
on,
that strap.
let me catch your super
You know what I'm
chat.
saying?
Let me catch your super chat, bro. Shout out to Here Ken out with the 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. He says, to the Kerr fans in here, Kerr got knocked down like I told y'all he would. Even though he didn't count it, I think he still would have won if they counted it. At the end of the day, good win for Kerr. Shout out to my dog, Jalen James, 5-piece, no biscuit in super chat. He says, just watch your last Thursday live. A lot of niggas on that panel was hyping Zepeda, now saying Zepeda not that good. That's crazy.
Facts.
LOL.
Honestly, I believe that Frank Martin beats everybody that's on Shakur Stevenson's resume.
Man, come on now.
Can't argue with that.
That nigga ain't fought in 80 years, man. We ain't trying
Stop
to hear
it.
none of that.
It don't matter the
He
last
still,
time he
he
fought,
still
man.
beats him.
Ryan
Motherfucker
Garcia,
Everybody on
dude.
Shakur's resume, man,
Hey,
including
So
Japan.
he
hold
fought
on,
him
but
at 140.
Zepeda was,
He fought
and I'm
Ryan
using
Garcia at
y'all's
140.
logic. Zepeda wasn't even a champion. That's y'all be saying that stuff all the
Yes, it
time.
wasn't.
Neither was Rolly. Neither was Pitbull.
Zepeda wasn't a champion though. We're talking about right now, current. Y'all doing all of this
Neither
because
was Ryan. If y'all
he
want to add
wasn't a
Ryan to the
champion.
list.
We're
Neither
not
was
talking
Tank's Willie.
about Tank. We talking about Shakur, y'all.
Yeah, but he was highly ranked across all the sectioning bodies.
He wasn't a
So was
champion
Rolly
though.
Romero when it went to
No, Rolly
Gervonta
was only
Ford.
ranked in WBA. He wasn't highly ranked across everything.
You see how y'all
That
jump
don't
through hoops
matter
like
because
y'all
that's
at the
the belt
circus?
he
Let's not do
challenged
that.
for. He was
You
ranked
see,
high for the belt he challenged for. That's all
That's
that
it.
matters.
That's it. He
you
was ranked
No
high.
different than
Zepeda was
Zepeda.
ranked high for
Can I say
everything.
something real
What are
quick?
you talking?
He
That
could have
don't
got a fight
matter
with
though,
any
Joseph. He
champion.
didn't fight for every belt. He's
Zepeda
not
could
Well,
have
let
ranked.
me
fought
He's
say
for
not
any
something real
ranked
quick.
that
champion.
right now.
He could have
He's
fought
not
any
gonna
y'all,
be
champion.
ranked. He's
you
not
see
gonna
how
be ranked number one in
you see
all
how
of
y'all
them.
Barnum and Bailey up here jumping through all
Yeah,
them
you
hoops?
jumping
That's
off
the
of that's
time.
crazy.
Nah, y'all jumping off the cliff, man. It's
Joseph, the
good.
only thing
It's
that
good.
matters is you being ranked high in the sanctioning body you are challenging for, fam.
He
What are
don't
you
know that,
talking
bro. He
about?
don't know no better,
So
bro.
so he wasn't number like 3
He
in
was,
the
but he
division
ain't
though?
fight for 4 belts.
He don't,
Joseph, he fought for
No, but he
1.
wasn't ranked like number 3 in the division.
he
Am I
don't know no
confused
better,
about something?
bro.
Yo, this bull, man.
Y'all,
Like,
Listen,
y'all
dog,
can't
listen,
prove me wrong.
dog.
listen.
The
All that
fuck?
and guess what? All that matters, bro, is that you're number 1 in a sanctioning body that you are going to challenge for the belt. That's what matters, Joseph. At the time,
I'm
him
talking
and
about the
Rolly
whole division.
Romero was in the
I'm talking
same
about the whole division.
situation, gang.
I'm talking
They
about
was
the
in the
whole
same
division.
situation,
The
fam.
whole division. He was ranked like number 3, wasn't he?
Who?
Zepeda. He was
He
ranked
was
high as
ranked
shit.
number 1 at one point in all of them.
Exactly.
Don't none of
That
that
mean you
shit
that
matter.
But that don't matter, though, Joseph. Is what I'm saying to
It
you.
don't matter to y'all.
All right,
You
It
the
man.
don't
only one
matter,
I can take that
period.
from. Because everybody else on this panel, oh,
this
they
nigga
was
not
hyping
even
this
on
nigga up.
fucking
And
Shakur
I'm
Yo,
shit.
just
this
telling
is
y'all niggas.
crazy.
Like that, dog.
No,
Hey,
so
yo,
keep the hype going.
everybody hold on for a second. I want everybody to watch this a few times, and I want y'all to let me know if this is a knockdown or not, bro.
Don't look like a knockdown to me. Look like Michael Jackson. He was on his toes.
My nigga, the ropes holding
Sitting
him
on the
up.
ropes. Sitting on the
The ropes
ropes.
definitely held
Michael,
Sitting
them
on the
up.
Holding
ropes.
him up.
he hit
The
the
ropes
Michael
definitely
Jackson.
held them
Sitting
up.
on the
He
ropes.
was moonwalking. It happens sometimes.
Joseph, go
Sitting
read
on the
the rules,
ropes.
bro. Go read the
The
rules.
It was
longer
that
one, the
power
only one
jab.
that was leaning back. Lean
What
back.
the fuck?
Lean back.
Like, if you niggas
Yo,
read
yo,
the rules,
KO.
you'll understand it was supposed to be a knockdown, but the shit didn't get called, bro.
No, it's by the ref discretion. That's what it say.
Nigga.
Let me go to
That's
Isaiah,
what it
bro.
say. Prove me wrong.
Oh my
You
god, bro.
can't. Yeah, keep it moving.
Y'all let me go to Isaiah, bro. Isaiah, what's up, fam?
This shit is crazy.
Yo, so this is what I think. I think that a lot of fans, Shakur fans specifically, were saying Zepeda is a power puncher, but I think they got it mistaken because I hear a lot of Shakur fans say that he overwhelms them with punches. So to me, that means Zepeda's a swarmer, and I'm 100% sure Shakur seen those two Tevin fights and said, "Damn, Tevin dropped him. I could probably stand toe to toe with him," because he didn't have that mentality when he fought De Los Santos, and people will credit that one of his best wins before the Zepeda fight. And you know what? I like Shakur. I just don't like that he likes to lie and say that he's gonna do this and that, and he doesn't. He underperforms and he doesn't do what he says. But this fight, I'm gonna give him his credit, just because he did do what he said he was gonna do. But I just think that Zepeda's he's a good guy. He's a good fighter for sure.
Mhm.
I just don't think
Hey,
he was a puncher like all these Shakur fans were saying. Let's be honest. He was just somebody that overwhelms people with punches, and they got hurt during the overwhelming. That's all that happened.
Now y'all saying this though?
Bro, I've been
Well,
saying
hey,
I
this.
don't know. No,
Let
I've
me
never
say
heard
this,
none
bro.
of y'all niggas
This
say
is
that.
something.
This is
Let
a
me
fact.
say this, bro. This is something I want to talk about, bro. I can't stand this. Is what makes me really get upset about boxing fans, bro. Y'all didn't have the energy. Y'all didn't have this energy when the ref missed the call with Tank Davis, bro. And the difference between me and a lot of y'all is, I say it should have been a knockdown, and I think the ref missed the call. Y'all make jokes with this shit with Shakur Stevenson. Y'all make jokes like that man didn't get put down in that third round, bro. And then
Facts.
y'all just keep it under the rug like that shit didn't happen, like it don't exist, bro. This is why
Facts,
this is
KO.
why this is why I can't be fucking with a lot of y'all, bro. Like I can't have a real conversation with some of you, bro.
It's
Because you
crazy, man.
don't keep it real, you don't keep it thorough, bro. The ropes held your man up. But guess what?
Facts.
My logic never changed up. We don't know how that would have changed the fight. Maybe Zepeda turns up and Shakur catches him and it hurts him. Does this sound familiar? Maybe Zepeda turns up after the knockdown and maybe he puts it on Shakur and puts a nonstop barrage on him. Maybe Shakur bounces back and becomes even more dominant up to that point and shows even more dog. I'm not yelling robbery because a lot of fight happened after that, even more so than the tank and rope situation. But what I will not accept, bro, and what I can't stand about you niggas is that y'all won't even acknowledge that shit happened, bro. Y'all won't even acknowledge that the ref missed the call, bro. A lot of y'all moving fake out here. And then I got niggas in the chat. I'm reading the chat. You telling me I'm reaching. The nigga got damn, if the ropes wasn't there, he'd have been on the goddamn ground, bro. He'd
It's
have been
not
on the ground somewhere. Dog.
if
The
it was
ropes
a
held
fifth.
without a
him.
doubt.
You
KO,
know
If it
what
was a
it
KO,
is,
fifth,
man?
KO.
it's
Let
always
me
a
Shakur
if.
stop.
All
fans.
these motherfuckers let they
Let me
fathom
stop before
supersede their
y'all say
intelligence, man.
I'm hating. Let me stop before y'all say I'm hating. Y'all go ahead.
It's always a
KO.
if. It
Yo,
ain't
can,
KO,
happened.
Shakur
You
fans
say
had
Hey,
if.
their
can I
let me
ask
say
y'all to do
something.
something?
They
Hey,
was
hey,
there.
fellas.
Roach was right
Hey,
there.
hey, let me.
Ain't no if.
I hold on, Vic. I just want to ask y'all all to do something. Get in that position that Shakur was in with nothing behind you and try not to fall. Just do that for me. For everybody that's saying it wasn't a knockdown or whatever.
We'll
Okay.
never
You ever
know.
play? Hey, hold
We'll
on.
never
Y'all
know.
ever play Twister? That's the hardest position. The
We'll
one
never
Shakur
know.
was in, you ever play Twister? That's the hardest
Hell no,
position.
Joseph ain't played
Y'all
no Twister. He
assuming
ain't got
right
no
now.
damn
Y'all
ammunition.
assuming right now. There's a lot
I
of
got Twister in the
assumptions.
closet right now.
Do that position, y'all, and try not to fall. And have somebody punch you while you
Bro.
do it.
But it's a
And then
lot of
try not to
assumptions.
fall.
It's always a if.
There
It
is
ain't
no
happened.
Hey, look
assumption, bro.
here.
The nigga
It
got
ain't
caught with a
happened.
punch.
Hey, look
The
here.
punch knocked him
Hey,
to
let
the
me say.
ropes, and the ropes held him up, fam. It's okay. It was
Uh-uh.
only the third round. He turned up after that. He had a
Yeah.
good round,
Hey,
but I didn't hear not
Hold
one
on.
Shakur
hey,
Hey,
let
fan
me.
say
KO.
you
What
give
happened
us a
to the
pay
ref?
the third
What happened
round,
to the
though.
ref discretion? What happened to that? That don't hold
That's
up
what
no
we was
more.
That
arguing,
It
shit was
is
Joseph.
at
clean.
Thank
the ref
That
you.
don't hold up no
discretion,
more.
but the ref still made a mistake.
That's a
That
Just
was the
like
Thank
he
mistake.
whole
you.
made a
point.
I
mistake in
thought it
the
was
tank
up to the
fight, though.
ref. I thought it was up to the ref.
Joseph,
Hey,
we
All right, so
acknowledge
You
why
said
that
I
the
y'all
heard
ref
getting
it.
make
made a
so much
hey,
mistake
fucking
with
issues
Tank.
hey,
then?
fellas, let me say
Hey,
this.
bro, you just
That nigga slow or something, bro. What's
We
wrong with him?
Hey,
acknowledge that,
fellas.
Joseph.
Hey, fellas, let me say this. Let me say this. Hey, let me say this.
This
Hey, let me
nigga,
say this real
you
quick.
gotta
Look,
He
fix
said,
your
look.
"Well,
mic.
Somebody said, I don't care. Zepeda, Shakur did. Hold up. They say Shakur did what he was supposed to do. Now, from what I remember, what motherfuckers was saying about Shakur's got to prove himself is he better step on this nigga. All right. So did he step on him? One, and if he did, Everything he was supposed to do, he was also supposed to avoid getting punched upside his motherfucking head. But he didn't do that,
27%.
and that's why he ain't gonna fight that fight no more. Because
900
when he
punches,
tried
you
to
only
fight a
land
different fight,
27% of them.
that nigga got punched upside his head. When he tried to fight a different fight, the nigga got punched
27%.
upside his motherfucking head and almost got knocked down. Now,
27%. This what we going
talk
here?
to me, nigga. Did he do what he
27%.
was
That's it.
supposed to do?
Yeah, 10-2. On all the
Man,
judges'
that wasn't no
scorecards, it was
fucking
wide.
10-2, bro.
That
Like,
hey,
you tripping, bro.
that's why I should be a ref, because all my scorecards be
Hey, you
even
know
with the
what? I
judges.
wish you quit. Hey, you know what? Hey, money. Hey, look here, money. I wish you would come on out of the classroom and quit giving me that paperwork shit, man. Fuck the
Oh man,
paperwork, nigga. The
900
nigga got
punches.
hit upside his motherfucking head way too much.
So what y'all think about that Conor Ben Shakur fight?
It's
Man,
cool
stop
now.
it, bro.
If he can move
It's
up to
cool now. I
147, he need
dare
to go
y'all.
fight Big
That
Hayden.
I
nigga ain't
dare
Man,
doing
y'all.
that nigga ain't
man,
doing
his
that.
Nah.
shit.
What happened to Shakur was so small, and he was very comfortable at 135, and he's gonna be there for a long time. All of a
Hey,
sudden,
Joe. Hey,
he's
Isaiah.
gonna jump up to 47. Stop
Isaiah,
it.
he
Hey, bro.
bluffing,
Hey,
bro.
bro. Zaya. Joseph going like this. Shakur better not, or he ducked Devin. Because he
That's what
said
I
if
said.
Devin go
That's
to
what I said.
147, he
Look at that.
wasn't going to
Cause he
fight
just
Devin.
said
If
2 months
Devin go
ago
to
he can't go up to
147,
147.
he
Look at
better
Joseph.
not
Now
go
he
to
ain't no fan no
147
more.
Yeah.
and not fight Devin.
Yep.
Exactly, because
Now
they
you're
should
not
have
a
been
fan
fought
no
at
more, Joseph.
35.
What?
Exactly.
Now you're not a fan no more.
I
Now,
never said
now
I
look
wasn't
at
a
You
him,
was just
fan.
Pig.
arguing for the nigga.
I only think he can't beat one
Like, that's
nigga.
crazy, bro.
Would that make me a hater? Cause I think he
Now,
Lying
can't
ass
beat one
nigga.
nigga. He can't
now,
beat
y'all,
Devin. He
That
can
makes
beat
you
Tank
Shakur,
though.
all
not a true
Shakur
fan.
Simple.
fans, if he go to 147 and don't fight Devin, I'm sorry. And that's my guy. Y'all know I don't like Devin, but I'ma have to say it. I'ma have to say it. I ain't gonna wanna say it, but it's gonna have to get said. Because Shakur said if Devin go to 147, that fight dead. I ain't going to 147 no time soon. You better not dare go to
But he said he'd
147
go there
and
to
fight
fight Conor
somebody
Ben.
we don't want to see.
I
Hell
got
no.
another. I
He
got
said
another.
Conor
he
Ben.
ain't
I
fighting.
got
Conor
another.
Ben.
Hold on, everybody. I gotta read these super chats and I gotta play something for y'all, man. I gotta play this for y'all. This is big and this is not what we want to hear, but I gotta play this shit and I wanna hear y'all. I wanna hear what y'all got to say about it. Shout out to Kamal Oz with the 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Tank defeated half of the welterweight champion. Salute to Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says it don't matter what your opponent does afterwards. All that matters is who they were at the moment. Zepeda is a better win than Pitbull, Frank, and
This
Rose.
nigga is smoking dick.
Shut the
Shout out,
fuck up, box.
Ban him, Mikhail. Ban him.
This
That's
nigga, boy,
facts. That's
I
facts.
swear to
shout
Lock it
out to
up.
God.
Here Ken Out. Let me finish, bro. Shout out to Here Ken Out with the 5-piece in the super chat. Man, you Kirk fans
Yeah,
need to
you
get out of
got
y'all
that right,
feelings, bro.
Paige. You got that
Everybody
right,
giving that
Paige.
man credit. Stop crying. Stand up, ninjas, and get off y'all knees. Shout out to Jalen James with the 5-piece in the super chat. He tapped that rope, didn't lean on it. LOL. Shout out to L&L Sports Commentary with the 5-piece in the super chat. Y'all need to quit lying. Kerr said he was gonna make a statement and stop, dude. And after he apologized and admitted he has no power. Not impressed. I gotta play this for y'all, bro. Gotta play this for y'all. This is fresh off the press.
That belong to shit.
I don't even know how to start this shit off because y'all gonna be mad as shit.
I got a question after KO done.
Yeah, that Berlanga shit, man. He just need to hang
Hold
that
on,
shit up.
this ain't Berlanga. This is Lamont
I
Roach,
was
bro.
finna say.
Listen. This is Lamont Roach, bro.
I don't even know how to start this shit off because y'all gonna be mad as shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just think this nigga don't want to fight. Plain simple like that. Remember when I told y'all when I tweeted the whole motherfucking he ain't hold up his end of the which one, huh? Still ain't get past it. So that shit like that shit getting me mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's still a possibility. It's still a possibility, but
I think the brothers, the brother really think no funny. I'm not even playing, bro. No funny. I really think he ain't gonna get it. That shit really throwing me up. Who fucking knows, bro? Who fucking knows? A nigga just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Until further notice, still got hope. Like that shit pissing me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, like I said, I was sleeping shopping. Motherfucker, this morning shopping against it, motherfucker. Yeah, that shit. It's just in the way, bro. Yeah, it's scared. I don't even like it. That's from Lamont Roach's live stream. What y'all think?
Hey man, look like your boy don't want it. That's what it sounds like.
What do you?
I couldn't hear shit.
Play it again, cause
I
I know
ain't
they
hear
ain't hear.
What
I know
shit.
did
they
he
can't
say?
hear shit. They
I
can't
ain't
hear
hear
nothing. You
nothing.
see that, KO?
Oh, y'all couldn't hear that? I thought that
They
shit was
can't
real.
hear nothing.
Nah.
I didn't hear that.
No,
Nah.
I heard him talking, but I couldn't really understand what he was saying.
All
Yeah,
I heard him
word.
say, y'all,
He said, long story short, he said Tank part ain't done. He's starting to get mad. He's still holding out hope, but he think Tank is scared, and he don't know if the fight happening no more.
So it don't got nothing. Is he scared? It don't got nothing else to do with nothing else that's going to tank court dates and arrests. It ain't got nothing else to do with that. He's scared.
They
That's why
just
he's the dirty roach.
scared and don't
Look at
want to
him.
fight.
Hey man, it looked like your boy holding out. That's what he's saying, man.
He ain't
That
holding
nigga
out.
Man,
Lamont
don't
Roach
nobody believe
projecting, man.
LeBron ass. He's
Got a
just keeping
court
the
date
fight
on the
alive.
29th,
Whatever,
Joseph. Stop
man.
that bullshit.
Ah man.
Stop that
I'm gonna tell
Shit,
bullshit.
we've
y'all
been
something
waiting on
before
an
we end
announcement for it. It's
this.
going on 2 months now.
Did y'all watch my Tank Davis video? I
Yep.
dropped.
I
Yeah,
did
I watched
earlier.
it today. Yeah, for sure.
All right, he got a court date on July 29th. Probably ain't gonna get nothing until that's taken care of. They're trying to get that case thrown out. And remember the word recant. Just think of that word as this stuff comes up. It's
That's
that
going
Man,
same.
I
that's gonna
already
happen,
knew
Gail.
KO
That shit's
Lamont
gonna
just need to
happen.
go ahead and
$1,000
Just
fight
like
bond.
last
Shorty.
time.
He don't need to hold his career off. He just need to go ahead and
Man,
fight
that
the
nigga
next
ain't gonna
best
get that
person.
type of money nowhere else. You tripping?
Turkey paying good, man. We
He
ain't trying to
signed a
hear.
pro box, Joseph. Fuck you talking about?
Bro, you tripping, bro.
What that mean? A lot of pro
Pay
box
your
Can't
fighters
get
money
that
don't.
like
type of
that.
money
Hey
nowhere
Stop
else.
JJ,
acting like
calm
Tank.
down.
Stop
Hey,
acting
yo,
like Roach
KO.
got
I
better
would
options than Tank. Cut
if
it
I were
out.
y'all, if I were
Keep
y'all,
waiting for what?
unless they can get an expedited hearing, they have to. You probably ain't gonna get no announcement until after July 29th, and the fight probably ain't gonna be till October.
Yeah, why wait that long when you can get into negotiations right now?
Then
And
don't
fight
wait. Go
now.
fight somebody else and miss
That's
your
That's what I
biggest
said.
payday like a idiot.
tripping,
He
bro.
can go
Why
get
would he
that
walk away
guaranteed
from that?
money up front, man.
Them
That shit
roach fans
already
sounding
in
Ain't
real
nobody
escrow.
finna
scared.
give no Roach no money up
That
Scared.
shit
front. Who is
already in
Roach?
escrow. He ain't tripping.
All
Let me
right,
Joseph,
say this, y'all.
I don't get you. I don't know why you want to see
and,
Tank
and,
jump
and
in the
just
ring with anybody.
everybody stay tuned for people like Joseph.
Yeah,
All of
that's
a
what
sudden, they
bro.
gonna forget that people forgetting that Tank Davis got arrested. They forgetting that Tank
Who?
Davis team was the one that made the fight to get to in the first place.
Ain't
That's why
that his
everybody think
fault?
they got a
No.
court date coming up. Nah, bro, they gonna fight. Lamont Roach is mad because it ain't on his
We
terms, bro.
don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen in that court case. That's why I said just move on. Why
Can
Lamont
I
wait
ask?
on the
ain't
Can
nigga? You
I
don't
ask
know
the
what's
men
gonna
on the
happen.
panel a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
How
But
come?
I wanted to
How
play that. I wanted to play that for y'all. I'm gonna make a video on it tomorrow. I just want to see what y'all thought. But go ahead, 2 cents.
how come nobody said that Tank Davis gal was doing it for the money?
Oh, nice one.
Can you
Uh-huh.
say it again? I ain't hear you. You cut
Nice
out.
Nah,
one.
Drew, he didn't. Hold on, real quick. Nah, Drew, he didn't say it was canceled. He's getting frustrated because they ain't announcing the shit yet. They ain't announcing the shit yet. But again, I'm gonna continue to tell y'all, Tank Davis is the A side. PBC is not getting everything done with Lamont Roach unless they got shit on board with Tank first. Y'all crazy as hell. They ain't looking for a fight. They not trying to get a fight done unless Tank is on board with that shit. So anybody thinking that he's scared of anything, y'all crazy motherfucker. They wouldn't be looking for dates, trying to make venues, trying to make undercards unless he was already in tow and on board, bro. This has everything to do with what's going on outside the ring right now. But y'all believe what y'all want to
Jaden
believe.
Wilder.
That's why I said
Jalen
just
James
move on.
that Tank, Drake, Dak, all going out bad. Light skins down, whatever, bro.
Yep.
Whatever.
Man,
Oh,
this nigga
that
a
is
clown.
creepy.
Go,
I'm gonna
y'all go
say
ahead.
this,
What
y'all.
was you saying? What was you saying? 2 cents. Say that again. 2 cents. What was your question?
Man, that's why he just need to move on, man. Ain't no reason to wait when you don't know
He
what's
can
gonna
move
happen.
on, but if he
Nah,
get his
Move
ass
on to
clipped, that's
who?
on
You know,
him.
he got a
I
lot
don't
of
like the
personal
fact that
problems
they
going
keep
on.
painting these motherfucking narratives, man, trying
He
to
got a
say
lot
Tank
of problems
scared when that
going
ain't the
on right
case,
now in his
man.
life, man. And
I know.
What he
just
gonna
like
move on
Lamont,
to
I'm
when
gonna say
he
this.
ain't gonna get that
Lamont
money
fights at
nowhere else?
135.
That's
Hey,
He
some
got a chance to
bullshit.
fight him.
Let me
Crazy.
say
Who the
this.
fuck about to
Hey,
turn
I got
out
a
a
cash app from
bitch?
Thomas with the 10 piece in the cash
Just
app.
wait.
I got you, Thomas. If they drop another comment, I'll give them a wrench. I got
All
you.
right, y'all. I'm back. I got my question real quick, and it's
Yeah,
a
what's
quick
up?
question.
What's up?
Switching gears for a second. So don't nobody got a problem with Devin Haney trying to bring up 35 fighters and fight him at 47, only proving he a weight bully?
Joseph don't.
What you mean? Shakur said he can move up. What's the point?
So it's no issue with moving up 2 weight classes to fight Devin
No,
Haney.
not if
That's
he
no
can go
problem.
fight another nigga. He can go fight there. What's the problem?
Roach said he could
But it's
move
an
up too.
issue
Yeah,
Y'all had
with
a
Roach said he
problem
can
with
coming
move
it.
up
up too.
one weight class,
He don't
right?
want to
But the
move
but the
up.
You
biggest
Y'all
issue
had a
with
motherfuckers
Tank
problem with
crazy.
it though. Y'all fake as shit.
They
That's
calling
what I
him
be
out.
saying,
oh
Dean. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying, bro?
Y'all fake as shit,
Like
dog.
niggas
Motherfuckers
straight.
is crazy, man.
These same niggas, bro.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, don't hate
That's
the
a
Hypocrisy.
player.
damn
Hate the
shame.
game. Hate the game.
Hypocrisy.
But
Hate the
let me
game.
say this, y'all. I think all of this shit is cat. So let me tell you something. I told KO this a while ago. Lamont Roach is trolling. I know a sarcastic ass nigga when I see one. If you've been in the streets, you got to know different type of people. It's guys that run up on you and just take it aggressively, and it's people that do it with a smile. Lamont Roach is the
The
smile
sleepwalking
in your
type.
face, you know, all the time they want to take your place type of individuals, okay?
Yeah, he
Lamont Roach,
sleepwalk niggas.
Oh, you
Lamont
saying he
Roach,
bullying him nicely?
yes, yeah, you like yes,
Can't do the bully.
yes, yes.
The problem really is that y'all impatient and y'all just want to
Like that.
complain. That's what the
That
problem
kind of
is.
nigga.
What Lamont Roach is
Since
trying
y'all
to
can't
stretch.
complain about the fight and his opponent, y'all just gonna
Nah,
find something else to
Y'all,
bitch
Lamont
and
Roach
complain
is
about.
trying to stretch this out
listen,
to keep his
listen.
name out there while keeping the fight build up because Lamont Roach smart for this too. He know Tank not gonna say nothing. He know Tank deactivated his account. He know Tank in dealing with stuff. So he could this the wild wild west right now. He can say whatever he want to say and do whatever he want to do to keep his name build up. Think about it, y'all.
Pretty much. Pretty
Now,
much.
Shakur Stevenson want to fight him. I'm gonna get the winner of Devin and Brian Norman Jr. It's working perfectly. I just see the play. That's all.
Shout out,
Let
Still
me
got
go.
March coming up though.
Let,
hold
We
on
don't
real
know what's
quick.
gonna happen.
let me backtrack real quick.
Hold on, bro. Shout out to Here Ken out with the 2 piece in the super chat. Says kick Joseph out and let me in, KO. Damn, Joseph. They starting to treat you like boxing hackers. We got
Nah, he ain't put the 50 ball in. He don't he don't mean it,
chat.
KO. He ain't put the
Said
50
Tank
ball
is
in.
not scared. Shout out to Jalen James with the 2 piece. Says Dean gotta say no Diddy. Go ahead real quick, Enigma. What were you about to say, bro?
All right, I'm gonna backtrack to that Shakur Zepeda shit. Everybody's talking shit like Shakur is the messiah of fucking boxing. Zepeda is not a boxer. He's just a volume puncher. That's all. That's it. He's not better than Frank Martin. Not by a long shot. Frank is a better boxer, has better footwork, everything. That's it. And
What happened to the
everybody is talking
boogeyman
about
though?
now since Shakur had the fight with Zepeda, now everybody's he definitely gonna beat Tank. He definitely beats Tank. What the fuck is wrong with people? First thing Clarissa Shields said is he's gonna beat Tank. The nigga show busy adult. I was wrong. He fucking washes Tank. The fuck is wrong with these people, man?
He
Tank
only
and
good as your
Zepeda are
last
two
fight.
different fighters, man. They two different fighters.
He only good as your last fight. That's what's wrong with
No,
Yo,
that's
get
not
the
that. I
fuck
true.
like
out of
That's
Deem.
here.
That's what
terrible.
Deem used. I
Even
like
with
that.
the
I like
last
that
No, I
fight,
logic.
he
don't.
was better than best. Cut the fuck out, man.
Hey man,
Shit.
look, salute to y'all. It's 10:30, man. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Anybody that's new here, man, we're gonna be going over that what Lamont Roach had to say. Shout out to everybody that hit the panel. Shout out Miss KO. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all my people in the chat. I appreciate all y'all as well. Y'all be sure to hit that notification bell because we got a lot to talk about
Peace.
tomorrow. I see y'all soon. We out of here, y'all. Peace.